my Blackwater good friends telling better stories. Hey. I've been looking forward to this all week, y'all.
It's good.
Yeah.
This is actually, we've been here for a couple hours.
Oh, yeah.
already, and I will get into why in just a second.
Will they get to see that?
It's really hot.
Today.
This one?
The break?
Today.
Oh, team, stick around for the break sequence. Some stuff happens.
I will talk about that in just a second. I'm going to acknowledge that we are streaming tonight from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolo, Semiahmoo, Kwantlen, Tsawwassen, and Musqueam First Nations. While our characters play in a world that Tim has created, we are honored to live, work, and ultimately play on these lands this evening. If you love this campaign as much as we do and you want to get caught up, you can find all of Best Wishes over on the BlackwaterDnD YouTube page. Campaign 2 episodes release on Friday at noon with podcast episodes from the previous week dropping on Mondays at noon. You can type _YouTube to find our channel links there. We also streaming the Wayback Machine on Wednesdays. You might see that there were more Wayback episodes coming, especially on sometimes on Mondays, sometimes as well on Wednesdays. We're moving into con season, baby. So we want to make sure that we can accommodate all of our schedules and give folks a little bit of a recording break when we are going away on weekends. A huge thank you to our technical director, Chantel, in the booth this evening. For keeping us on the rails as much as possible. Our production designer is Eric Johnson, and thanks to our amazingly talented artist, Jake Bartok. You can find him at Jake Bartok all over the social media. And we have a Patreon. Jess, can you tell the folks at home over at about Patreon?
I can. I did that joke last time.
You did.
Yeah. Does anyone have a new joke for me?
Nope.
Okay. Patreon is a place where you can go to support us and the work we do. You can type !Patreon in the chat to find out more. It's where we release Chatwater, which is a show that we record after we record this show, where we talk about lore, theories, deep stuff that happened in the episode, silly stuff that we can't get into too much while we're recording. Sometimes you'll hear us mumble Chatwater. We are referring to, of course, the Chatwater of which I now speak. So you can find that over at Patreon, along with early episode drops of podcasts, previews, talkbacks, cool stuff, systems we've developed. There's so much cool stuff on there at this point. It's great.
And more stuff all the time.
Yeah, more stuff all the time. You can connect your Discord if you dabble. No judgment from me. Don't make it weird, you guys.
That's good. That was good.
We're not here to make it weird.
Okay.
Tim, stop making it weird.
I thought I wasn't going to get through this with a
can't
good
help it.
banger of a joke, and here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah, so you can, if you do dabble, then dabble on.
And you can connect your Discord to your Patreon.
Right, I was saying something.
Of our patrons only Discord, which is probably the channel that we are the most active in.
Yeah.
So you can come hang out
dabbling.
there. Most
Active in ham. Ham.
Most recently on our Patreon, we dropped a character playlist and playlist walkthroughs. All of the cast. They are available. The playlists are available at our free tier, and you can also go follow us over on our Spotify profile, which is different than our podcast Spotify profile. I'm learning, but I know it's complicated.
Playlists rip.
The playlists do rip.
A lot of
They're super
effort
good.
actually went into those.
Yeah.
And so our playlist walkthroughs are available at the Knucklebone tier and above. Some of us wrote at least, I think everyone wrote at least 2 full pages as to why they wrote those. They had those songs in the playlist, so very good. And there's a bunch of other playlists on our Spotify profiles as well from Campaign 1 and beyond, including some Godkiller playlists too. So you can head on over to our Patreon and type exclamation point Patreon in the chat. And now the reason most of you are here this evening, I see you over there, hanging out in chat and in our Discord as well. Let's talk about Project Blacklight. The judges have deliberated, the scores have been tallied, feedback collected, and final table talks have occurred, and we have our final 5, everyone. Woo!
Drum roll.
This is really, really exciting for us. Folks are here in chat this evening. Thank you so much for coming by. We also have a bunch of folks hanging out in our Discord in voice chat, which is a moderated voice chat by our wonderful mod, Teeny. So if you want to go talk with a bunch of other AP and podcast and Project Blacklight applicants, you can head on over there right now. You can type exclamation point Discord, or we'll just pop that link in the chat for you right now. So you can head on over there as well. Our Discord has been an incredibly supportive place. We have a Project Blacklight channel specifically where folks have just been talking a bit about their pitches, talking about AP production generally. We're going to keep that chat open for in perpetuity in our Discord. So if you want to talk about AP production, pitch questions, showcase what you're working on, that's a great place to do it. And just come and like support each other. It's like a really lovely time. We are going to be announcing the final 5 at the break. We recorded a small segment that will be put in lieu of our break sequence this evening. And I want to say that no matter whether your project advances or not, the passion, the talent, the drive of everyone who submitted was so evident. It was incredibly hard to whittle it down to the final 5, and I don't even want to think about what it's going to be like to whittle it down to just one. We're so blown away by the caliber of the submissions. It's an honor to have you folks submit and to want to work with us. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Just such a deep thank you. And during the break, you will hear us announce the pitches that are going on to the next round, some updates about what the next steps are, and all of the announcements will also be posted on our social media tomorrow. The pitches that didn't move forward, we'll also share some honorable mentions as well from pitches that had the judges talking nonstop. Our panel of judges worked so hard. Our Discord has been absolutely popping off, our judges Discord, for the last 2 weeks, talking about this process generally, the specific pitches they encountered, and the feedback that everyone has left is so thoughtful, and I hope that it is of use to you folks. Every pitch receives minor feedback based on themes, some strengths and some areas of growth as well, and then our final 5 receive major feedback before moving on to the next round. I'm also just like stupidly grateful to Eli. Eli would never take his flowers, but I'm going to give them to him. Eli has been working furiously behind the scenes to make it easy for our judges, to make it easy for our applicants to submit, to take the wild stuff that comes into my brain at like 2 in the morning and translate it into something that works. Literally just sent me make sure you do this before tomorrow. And I will send my to-dos to Eli, who's always the first to say, what can I take off your plate? So thank you so much, Eli. You are the most incredible executive and production assistant that I could ever ask for. Thank you for supporting Project Blacklight as a whole process. We are super, super grateful to the support from brands across the AP space who have helped make Project Blacklight 2026 possible. We are sponsored by the Army Painter, Divergent Realms, Darrington Press, Pocket Bard, Roleplay Relay, the Moonshine Adventure Company, Bookworm Games, Amateurish Productions, 12-Sided Studios, and the Tabletop Arts Fund. Their support has allowed so that we have not only funding for PBL 2026, but also PBL 2027, hoping to keep this as part of our programming for years to come. This project takes so much work, but we would do it again and again and again because of like the investment that you folks are putting in, and also like all of the applicants have shown they want to invest in the AP space too. So that means that something good is happening here. So thank you for your support of this whole project, all of the shares, all of the likes, all of the like engagement with this. It means so much to helping this project like this reach every creator who could benefit from it. And that's it. So grab your tissues, grab your Spider-Man, grab your jorts and your best friends. Whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we make amazing things happen. We love you immensely, and thank you so much for hanging out with us at our table. We hope you feel super, super welcome. Dear God, it's hot in here. Chantel, roll the fucking clip. Roll the clip.
All right! So for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, best wishes were granted an audience with Osiren. In the Sea Beyond, they learned more about Harkoon's history and the extent of his influence over Terrace, how close he came to influencing every mortal mind in the world.
Whoa.
They also learned the steps the gods took to fight back and slowly inoculate the world to Harkoon's influence. They swore an oath to Osiren to not allow Harkoon to be unleashed on the world once again in exchange for information on the whereabouts of the primeval aboleth's prison.
We swore not to unleash him, not allow him to be unleashed, Mr. Carlson.
Let's be very, very clear.
I object.
They took off to the Forgotten Chain to track down the phylacteries of Jexar the Forgotten, the Abelich, who was also making for the prison to free Harkoon's body. I know, I came up with that and I was like, well,
I prefer sandwich.
They were blown slightly off course and met Taka, a mighty warlord, who, unbeknownst to them, had been waiting for the prophesized edge of ruin to wed. Neri played along, accepting his giant hyenas as gifts to get them to the foot of the forgotten chain.
I love a giant hyena, if you know what I mean.
We pick up as you have just set out from Taka's spear and making your way up the coast to the foot of the forgotten chain. It's about a day's travel.
And our plan was to travel at night.
Yes,
because it
absolutely.
would be
Cooler.
much cooler.
Unlike here.
Unlike here,
Like here,
we
which
should
is-
record at night.
Yeah.
You guys, my dice are melting.
Oh dear.
Sticky
2
dice.
3 milliliters.
Of resin left.
Yeah.
Hey team, I really
Yeah,
appreciate
resin.
that we're traveling at night because I know it's cooler, but it's also less UV rays, which I really appreciate because vampire.
Oh, I was gonna say small.
Why would his
Mammal.
Why would his size have?
Mate, you're a mammal now.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the big ears to radiate the heat.
Yes, I do. I have bigger ears
Well,
now.
they're small.
But they're bigger.
No,
yes,
relative
but
to
he
body
doesn't
size.
sweat.
that's true. I have been panting a
Yeah.
lot.
Your mouth's been real
They don't.
I think
They don't
Shylock
sweat.
tosses Mark an extra
Listen,
skin.
I understand animal physiology. I've become them. He currently doesn't sweat.
Although, since I lost my hair, I also haven't been sweating. Canonically dry and yielding is my body.
You,
Right.
yeah, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Shy is like at the front of the.
That's not a
pack,
rat
just
thing, that's a
moving
me thing.
forward on this giant hyena.
And I'm a
Lucky
tatakune or something. I actually don't know what I am.
Ratuki.
Ratuki?
Or Ratuki.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Not a
Ratatouille,
ratatouille.
this hyena.
Yeah.
Wait,
Not-
the hyena's a chef? What's happening?
No. The hyena is
Specializes-
trying to be a chef.
Oh, he's gonna
Specializes in sandwiches.
Yeah.
Although, team, we should probably not have. Look, team, I love our goofs and gaffs, but we should probably be kind of quiet because he did mention that Rust Queen, who probably sounds like someone who murders travelers.
Goddess
Yes.
Varathesh, she said. And it was like, goddess would be a self-imposed epithet.
I don't know, maybe she's a goddess.
I mean, she's not part of any pantheon that I've ever heard of.
Maybe she's new. That's nice. There has to be new gods
Everyone's
from time to time.
new at some point.
Yeah.
It's true.
We should probably, take Mark's lead and go quiet through these parts.
Sure, we can keep doing bits and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to cast Pass Without Traits on us while you're getting laughing over there?
Pass without a trace.
What's that?
Do you want to cast Pass Without Traits on us?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna use.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna try and find the quickest way.
Okay. Yeah. You can make a survival check.
I'm going to roll that stealth check.
You guys are
So
all
stealth
passing
is
without trace.
Tracing without passing?
You're tracing without paths. You're passing without trace. You're passing without
Alright,
gas.
so my stealth check. I'll write it down.
Ooh,
You can ask.
can I give you the help action as I cast my lovely eye? And I'm going to extend its duration to be 2 hours instead of 1. So for the first 2 hours, we have a cool little scout
Nice.
trailing above us. Perfect.
Stealth checks.
Oh, yes.
32.
32.
29.
29.
Fuck. It's plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
23.
23. This extends to your hyena as well.
24.
Nice. So yeah, you very quietly kind of make your way along the coast. What was your survival check?
25.
25.
Nice.
You find a nice kind of route that is just below, kind of off the road that you were on before, the kind of ancient sort of sand-blown road. You're down off a little ways. There is kind of a natural, it looks like a game path as you're kind of making your way that's a little bit up from the coast. So you've got a bit of shelter from up above. There's a bit of cover. As you make your way, you can see the mountains in the distance. But it is quiet. It's actually quite peaceful in this stretch. You hear the sounds of the ocean, but at night it is quite quiet.
Are we getting like an ocean breeze coming off
Yes,
the
it is
ocean?
quite cool.
Yeah.
As like between the ocean breeze and now that the sun has gone down, it is quite cool and comfortable.
While, though we are being stealthy, I do want to keep my head on a swivel for if someone is following us or tracking us from up on the dunes or anything like that.
Importantly, we do not leave tracks, thanks to.
So that are try. You can make a perception check.
Can I give the help action with this because of my
You may.
cool eye?
Yes.
Guidance.
You really want to cast a spell in front of the hyena?
Yes. I wanted to know.
Okay, with an
Ooh
18
la la.
on the die, plus 3 is 21, plus 10. That's a 31.
31. No, you have kept an eye on the dunes, and it's pretty lifeless along there. The ocean is fairly quiet. There is kind of just the natural waves, but it is remarkably, like, kind of desolate here. Which in your sort of travels, you've not come a lot of places where you haven't seen. There isn't even much wildlife at this point. You see the occasional lizard kind of skirt through, but it's pretty quiet. And you make your way to the foot of the hills with ease.
Nice.
Yeah. You see, as you get to the foot of the hills, it's traveling through the evening, so it's probably closer to midnight, 1 in the morning, when you get to the kind of hills that lead into the kind of reddish mountains that you saw the day before. You can see there is a pass that kind of cuts through. It looks like there's a natural path that road winds up meeting into that cuts through part of the Forgotten Chain.
Okay.
Well, this looks like the path to take, and also an excellent ambush space. So
That we could be ambushed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're far enough away. You're not in the pass yet. You're kind of.
No, but it's like, unless anyone has any clever ideas, we have to take the ambush path.
I mean, probably we have to take the
I'm just saying this out loud so that I remember it. I have 4 days left on my Valar war paint.
Sure.
And I'm keeping track of it.
Sounds
Four sleeps left.
Or sleep.
Can you hunt for ambushes with your zoop?
Yeah, absolutely, I can.
How far?
More than 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
How far are we from daybreak?
It's about 1 in the morning, so
Oh,
you
a couple
probably got
hours.
another 5-6 hours before.
It would
I'll give us another 2 hours of the eye in the sky.
probably make sense for us to sleep in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're going.
Would like to go through the night, sleep in the morning, and then, if we can get
We'll sleep in the cave.
there in time, yeah.
Good plan. Yeah. Let's keep going.
You begin to head in. I will have you. You can make another perception check here. And I'll have. What's passive perceptions? 19, right?
Passive
20
perception,
for me.
20.
You feel the hyenas tense up a bit.
25? Is it your thing plus 10?
It's your perception modifier plus 10.
Oh yeah, then 25.
What? Since when?
Since I learned to see through my eyes, I took the fucking skill expert feat.
Nice.
Yeah.
You feel the hyenas tense up a bit as you enter into the mountain pass. They
I think
seem
we
a
kind
little
of
more on edge.
slow the roll. I think Shy is going to slow down so that we're not moving at a brisk pace. We're moving at a slower pace. So prioritizing stealth over speed.
Okay.
Certainly.
Yeah.
At this point.
You can make another
I'm gonna take a
Perception check.
Should we just
perception.
not make one as well?
Oh, not making this with advantage.
Yes, you
We'll
are.
do
Am I?
another pass with a trace, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
So perception on this one.
8 hours?
No, it's 1 hour.
Oh, gross.
And we don't have the
Ooh, a
staff
natural
anymore.
20 on that perception check.
Ooh.
We don't have the staff anymore, right? Did someone get the staff?
Which staff?
Esper's staff.
It broke.
It broke, right?
We have silver silence, but the
Right,
staff
right,
broke.
right.
Classic.
32.
32.
Oh.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth.
Oh, stealth.
Sorry.
Stealth.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
Oh.
30.
But my,
You're all a little bit worried.
My
Yeah.
perception check with a nat 20
the
was
heck?
30.
Yes. Yeah.
31 stealth.
Nice.
23.
And my stealth check would be a 28.
Great. Very quietly, you kind of make your way into the pass. You see this before you hear it. Everyone else, you would see it as well. You're a little startled by the sound. But you hear the kind of sound of thunder kind of rolling just a little bit ahead of you as you move through. You two notice right away, you kind of anticipate the sound as a herd of these kind of large, they almost look like goats, but they're larger, big curved horns. They are ibex. You see a herd of ibex kind of cross across the path and down from the mountainside and across the through the mountain pass to the other side.
Is it seen that the thunder comes from them, or is it the thunder that made them run?
It's the sound of their hooves. Just the
Okay.
there's quite a few of them.
cool.
You do notice though, with your natural 20, I will give you this. One of those ibex, the coloration is a bit odd. Like you even notice in the dark, like they're most of them are sort of kind of tawny brown, and like within a kind of varying degree. Some of them are a little bit darker, some of them are a little bit lighter. But you do notice one that looks like it's coloring, even in the kind of grayscale of dark, looks. It's got some patterning that the others don't have.
Patterning.
Like the pattern on the pelt.
Oh.
Most of them, it's sort of a gradient of color. A few of them you can see have kind of slight patterns to them, like stripes or whatever that seem kind of natural. But there is one that you see, you kind of catch it. It's sort of right in the middle of the pack, but you just happen to see it where the patterning looks more angular in its design, which doesn't strike you as necessarily natural. It's not a pattern you would see on an animal that you've seen before.
And I kind of go, I think one of those ibex is faking it. And I point out which one it is.
I also got that nat 20. Do I see that too?
With your stealth or your perception?
Oh, with my stealth. So I never mind. That's
Yeah.
a different thing. So I do that.
None of the
for
ibex notice Miri.
hiding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it one of the ones that didn't notice me?
Probably, but there's one that's like more angular in the center. It's
okay.
not, it doesn't look like a real ibex. It's like maybe something pretending to be an ibex. I don't know. You want to fire at it?
No.
How far away are we
figure
Figure
from
out what
this
it
thing?
is first.
They're probably 100 feet ahead of you, and there's probably about 50 of them.
Okay. I think we just leave it.
Yeah,
gonna send
but
you
we'll
over
keep an eye on it. Maybe it'll circle back, or maybe
I'm
it's
gonna
trying
keep
to hide
this
in the
above
herd.
us.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sprig.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Yes?
Do you want to go have a quick little peek and see if what is up with that weird
I would describe what I
goat?
Okay.
saw. Don't go too far though. Don't want to lose you.
Well, I have to go over to it.
Why?
Well, I mean, stay above
go
it, out of its reach.
Okay.
But just have a quick peek.
Ooh, bird up, wee low, hidden well. White bird from out of town might draw attention.
All right.
I've got eyes in the sky. I'll keep eye on it.
Sprig gets lower to the ground.
This is good. This is good. I keep eyes. I keep eyes.
Okay.
One of the hyenas is like eyeing up Sprig.
And is it mine or is
Who's
it
hanging?
like?
Yeah.
I just grab onto its mane and I just kind of like, no, thank you. And I would grab it some like fish tack or whatever we have from the bag and give it some of
Yeah,
that.
the hyenas, like, the ibex don't seem to be afraid of the hyenas.
I would lean down to the hyena that was eyeing Sprig.
If you injure that bird, I will kill you, bring you back, kill you again. I will make your life hell.
It licks your face.
Glad we understand each other.
So you continue forward. All right.
I want to know what's up with
Eyes
that
on
ibex.
Eyes on the fucked up ibex.
Eyes on the ibex.
Let me know if it comes within 60 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you're moving towards it. They're moving across, but
You
they're
would
now
wanna-
just on the other side of the pass, kind of making their way up the rocks. It kind of like it's a bit
How
of
far?
a valley. I mean, you're moving
Awesome.
towards it. It's 100 feet ahead of you, but you're moving towards it, so it's
All right, let's pick up the
closing
pace a
gap.
little bit. I gotta see what's up with this.
Okay, we'll pick up the pace a bit and just aim to make our way past this.
Okay, yeah, you kind of get to the pack. They start to kind of clear out a little bit over to the side. Some of them have made their way up the rocks and into the kind of lower parts of the mountain range.
I make my hands.
But there's a number of them that are kind of munching on some, like, in the valleys, you can see with kind of throughout this mountain pass, there's more kind of shrubbery and things like that growing. You now see, too, that you're closer, you can see kind of like stains of salt and things like that have been caught on some of the mountains as the winds blow through. But you can see down low, there is vegetation and things like that, which it looks like they're kind of munching on.
I make my hands into like a telescope, and I peer through. I try to see if I can see the ibex any better.
Yeah, you see it. It's just off the road. It's probably 20 feet off the road, kind of munching on some grass.
What'd it do?
With a few
Start
others.
munching?
Okay.
It's just munching, but it's like, it's, you know,
Is it watching us?
parallel to the road, so it can see the road. Like, some of them have noticed you. Some of the, like, ones closer to the road have kind of stood up and are making little sort of grunts at you, but...
I'm gonna cast Weighted and Measured on the guy back and look for any resistances.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
Okay.
Smart, Jess.
Yes. You sense a resistance to fire damage.
Whatever that thing is, the one that you guys tried, it's resistant, I think, to flame.
Well, that ain't a normal ibex.
No,
then.
it's not normal for that.
Okay.
Within 60 feet?
So it's different.
Yeah, you're within 60 feet. It's like
Something
20 feet
else.
away from you.
How are
Try
we bobbing
something.
off about it?
2 seconds. I would like to create the bond and cast suggestion and say, you've been in this form for too long. I suggest you drop it.
What's this say?
Wisdom save, please. 19's the number to beat.
You see the ibex kind of stand up as the coat kind of falls away, and you see a young woman in kind of leather armor. You now see that kind of patterning on the leather armor.
Is it rusty?
It does. It is brown, and the studs do have that kind of rusted look to them.
Yeah.
But you can see the kind of patterning that's been embossed into the leather around it is similar to the pattern on the ibex coat. And you can see kind of a cloak around the shoulders as she kind of looks at all of you and then sort of realizes what's happened.
We're not here for trouble. Just notice that you weren't what you seemed what you were. We're passing through. We don't want to be ambushed by anybody. I'm sure you can relate.
She already knows you're here.
Oh, good. Who's she?
The goddess.
Oh,
Varathesh.
is she a friend of us?
Well, it depends. If you want to pass through this chain, it requires payment.
Oh, could we have a conversation? Is that okay? Would you be willing to come over and talk with us, or would you like to keep doing this in the head? I like to speak out loud for the sake of my friends.
She kind of walks over. The other ibex kind of move. One of them is still sort of standing there, grunting at you.
Are the ibex weird about the fact that she did that, or are they chill with it?
One of them is like,
Was that
and
one?
then it goes back to eating.
Was it kind of like making eyes at her before or something?
Yeah, like it looked like they were sort of eating together, and it was sort of like.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to
Thistle
eating.
grunts back at the one that's grunting at him.
Make an intimidation check.
Not animal handling.
Or animal handling, either one. Either one. Your choice. Player's choice.
Oh, they're both bad. 19.
It immediately backs down again.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Feels
the
shame for what
rocks.
it did.
That's what I thought. Keep walking. Goat.
God, Thistle's such an alpha.
God, that's really cool.
She
What's
comes over.
what's the price to walk through this area?
100,000 gold pieces.
Oh my god, these people
That
are there
was the
hundreds
same
of
price
thousands.
that Tikal tried to get it.
That's crazy.
That is the price if you want to move through these places.
Has anyone ever paid that price?
They do. The smugglers do.
But
100,000.
we're not smuggling anything. We just need to get through.
Where are you going?
North?
What is north?
Well, we were attempting to teleport more north, and then we mishapped. So we don't actually know what's there. We'd seen it one time, so we gotta go north. And the road leads that way. All of that is entirely true. That is entirely true. I am not lying.
Make a persuasion check.
It's actually better if I make a deception check, to
I
be
do-
quite honest.
I do help action on that.
I am lying. I am lying by omission. To be quite
I'm
honest.
gonna do help action.
Okay.
Mary's just gonna
You
start being
specifically said all of that was true.
I know.
shit.
What is that? Does that
Mary's like, oh yeah, it is. It's all completely true. It's 100% true. It all really is. And it always has been too. Also.
Always has been. Okay, that's not bad. Persuasion, you say? You sure
My
not
name?
deception? My name?
I don't know. You want to know mine?
I'm lying by omission, but what was
You
I
went out of your
know.
way to tell me how truthful it was.
it was
This is
truthful.
a grave of your own digging.
It's a 17.
17?
Not bad.
Would have been a 23 if it was deception.
So you have no business here.
North, we have business.
What business?
There's apparently like a weird town up there.
Yep. We've been asked to go take a look at it.
What town are you speaking of?
We don't actually know
What's
the
the
name,
name
of
of
it.
it?
Have you ever heard the name Jaxar the Forgotten?
No.
Yeah, okay, see, this is the thing. Nobody fucking knows this guy, but he was supposed to live around here, and we're trying to poke around about it. But,
Maybe the other name.
which other name? Oh, you want to? Yeah. I think this might be an entity that you know as the Sand Witch.
Oh, yes, I've heard of the Sandwich.
Oh, do you have dealings with the sandwich?
No, but the stories go that the Sandwich was born somewhere in the Forgotten Chain.
Which is
And they had a cave north of here, right?
Well, some say that they were born in the village of the Triclops.
That's got to be the village we're looking for.
Village of the Triclops.
No one goes to the village of the Triclops.
Well, that's
Do
where
you
we're
personally
going.
forbid people going to the village of the Triclops?
No, but the goddess will want to speak with you.
Oh, we love speaking
We
to
would love
goddesses.
that. It's important to make a good, impression on the people
Is
whose
it-
lands you're walking.
Is a
across.
Triclops like a centaur with 3 legs?
No, it's like a Cyclops with 3 eyes.
Cool.
How many legs do they have?
Shit.
What was that?
Oh, that was just a bit of soundproofing.
Oh my god! I was like, is that a bat flying? through
It
the
was a crazy thing to see out of the corner.
Oh
Where did it
my
come from?
god!
It fell so slowly.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's right
This is
here.
light.
I lived in a cabin that had a bat that would terrorize me in the night.
Was it made of convoluted foam?
No, it was not. It was a real live bat, and I named him Henri.
If you name them, they won't give you
They
rabies.
can't give you rabies.
Henri with
A,
ennui.
a,
So-
cy-
Henri.
a Cyclops with 3 eyes, one above the other.
Triclops.
And 2 legs.
Oh, yeah, what's the orientation of these eyes? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I want to talk to that
okay.
guy.
The Triclops?
Yes.
Yeah.
Goddess Varathesh killed them all.
Oh, well then.
Drove the surviving members back into their caves.
Oh,
Well, then
perfect.
that's the direction we want. We would love to hear from the Goddess Varathesh about that experience, because that's the town that we have to go to. We've never met. We didn't know the name of the town. We didn't know what was there. My God, it's so loud outside.
I know, we're gonna have to shut
We're gonna
that
have
window.
to close that window. But we would like to speak to them.
All right.
Very well.
Thank you, Yanis.
Oh,
If you
God.
wish to speak to the goddess,
Hotter when you stand.
stay here tonight. We will pick you up in the morning.
You mean like make our camp here?
Yes, and prepare a tribute.
A tribute. What is the
No
what
one
is
sees the goddess without a tribute.
what is the goddess like? Does she like drugs?
No.
Oh, okay.
If you do not wish to pay the toll, then perhaps one of you will be a willing dance partner.
What the heck?
Does she have a preference on who she dances with?
No, that is up to you.
Style of dance?
I'll do it.
It's probably Thistle, yeah. I was thinking.
I'll do
feels
it.
like a physical.
I mean, strictly from like a dexterity perspective, I'm a fantastic.
We didn't say it had to be good at dancing.
I think I agree, Shai, and I suspect dancing here is either a euphemism for fighting or the other word that starts with F. And either way,
Right.
I would vote
Fellatio.
on Thistle
No.
surviving that experience with
Yeah.
the god more than any of
Photography.
us.
Photography.
I mean,
the other F
let's
word.
go and see. We
Photography.
would never want
Finance.
To, we would never want to impose upon the goddess or give her
Yeah,
something.
we've got the best dancing partner. He can look like anything.
I can dance however you like. Vertically, horizontally, spiritually.
Save it for the goddess.
What's your name, by the way?
You want to know my name?
I really
Yes,
want to know
please.
your name.
My name is Shazar.
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 It's nice to meet you. We're best wishes.
Good to know.
Shazar.
She turns into a bird. She flies away.
It's impressive how she does that.
You could do that too,
No, not like that.
Not like that.
No.
What direction does she fly?
She flies farther up the mountain pass and then off to the west.
This is a real bummer, team. This is
What do you
a
mean? Why
delay.
did a bummer?
It's a bit of a delay.
I mean, this feels like this. It's gonna be one hoop after another. Like hunting for phylacteries, there's gonna be steps to get every phylactery.
I know, just the man's on the way to the place.
Can we scry on him?
Yes, we definitely.
But be careful because
He'll
Mark's
know.
past roommate
He might not know if it's not me.
Oh, he'll know.
might be able to clock that.
I feel like it's gonna go badly for me, but I'm totally down to.
I'll do it.
We're talking about scrying.
No, I don't. I haven't preferred.
On Jacksaw.
Yeah, it's gotta be Jacksaw.
Well, why don't we set up here, make a camp?
Yes.
We can,
And
if we
then,
can sort of buff me.
We
Yes,
can take,
I've got
we can
you.
take shifts for watch too.
All right. I will find a good place to camp.
Shit, is it too late to do an insight check on
Yes, she's
Shazar?
gone.
Yes.
Just in terms of when I think about it, I don't want to say anything, but did I believe that she was going off to kill us, or
You don't know?
okay?
She's gone.
So,
I should've done that.
survival?
Yes.
Good
for a
place
place
to camp.
to camp. Yep.
Ooh, not good. That is going to be 17.
17. You find a spot a little ways up, kind of the rocks. You sort of scramble up a little bit from where the ibex came on the western side, and you find there's a few.
And all's quiet on the eastern front.
All's quiet on the eastern, except for those ibex munching away, traveling back up, and they're now up into the mountains. They're remarkable climbers, big curly horns. But you find a few spots that are sort of a dip down a little bit, not a full cave or anything, but there's enough cover overhead, and good sight lines farther down the path.
After exactly or roughly even 30 minutes after Shazar, I'm going to say 20 minutes after Shazar flies away, I would like to scry on Shazar.
As I see you preparing to scry, I will cast Intellect Fortress on you.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Perfect.
So you could 2 scry.
I can do 2 scry, 2 furious.
2 scry.
Resistance to psychic damage and advantage on all brain saving throws.
Amazing.
Wisdom?
Yeah, scry. That's
Yes,
Wizzy.
Wizzy safe.
Yep, a Wizzy save.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's an 18.
Oh, that does not do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes. What do I see?
All right. So you see Shazar continuing to fly over the mountains. You see she lands after about, because you have what, 10 minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 10 minutes.
After a
As
few,
long as it takes for her to get in and talk to the. Wow, that's crazy.
after about after about 2 or 3 minutes of her flying, you see she lands, and you see there are about 8 riders on the back of ibex.
Okay.
That kind of greet her. As you see, she kind of speaks with them about what she's seen. And you see one of them kind of take off into the mountain ranges and down a kind of winding path as she stands with the rest of them. You watch one of them move over and light kind of a small beacon fire, a signal fire. And you can see he's kind of looking across to the other side of the pass. And Shazar looks and she sees another one kind of on the other side. And then she stays there.
Okay.
The beacons are lit.
Beacons are lit. The beacons are lit.
Varakesh calls for it.
That's lit.
Or Varathesh.
Shazar calls for Varakesh.
Varathesh. Yeah, we would set up camp and.
All right.
Are you gonna?
I mean, when in scrying,
When in the Forgotten
You know?
Chain?
may as well keep going. Because that one went so well, I can't imagine that this one's going to go poorly at all. Never had anything bad happen while scrying before on anyone strong and powerful. So, cool. Yeah, here we go.
Guidance.
Thank you so much. Great. Let's do it.
Okay.
Resistance would be the real juicy
I don't. Oh, yes, resistance. I do have that one.
Yeah. Okay, great.
You're just going to cast that in front of guidance?
Yeah.
Guide
Dare
dance.
you do that to guidance?
You would do that to guide dance?
I gotta save guidance for later.
That is a 21.
Ooh, good.
No juice.
All right,
No
so
juice for
you.
you.
Yeah,
No
as you
juicy.
attempt to scry, all you see are 3 eyes staring back at you.
No.
Okay, so that failed. I didn't. I saw eyes. I saw Triclops eyes.
I mean, you saw Mark's roommates out
I saw Mark's roommate.
watching you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like that so much. So, I mean, I could try again, but I have a feeling
No.
it's not gonna go well.
We
Sorry.
should. No, it's not your fault, Miri. We should sleep in shifts.
Okay.
Try and get as much as we can, because there might be other things like wild, or they might try and come kill us in the night. One of the two.
Just before we go to sleep, because... Oh wait, we can't be on the same shift together because we're trouble.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
No, that's true, that's true. But I would just love to try something.
Please.
I think I'm getting into spell crafting.
Okay.
I know, I never thought that'd be for me, but I've got...
Like making up spells on your own.
Kind of. I've got this spell that's really quite nasty. You know, they call it consume memories, where I get to go, eat memories from people, but it does quite a bit of damage, and it's cool. But I was thinking about what Harkoon... Shit. Oh, wait. We're in Code of Silence, I forgot.
Yeah, yeah. Immunity.
What the fella does about embracing the memories. And one of the things that the spell allows me to do is, if I do it really well, I get to cut a piece of your memories out and I get to have it. But there's a special Goldilocks zone where I just copy it into my own mind.
Right.
And I would love to see if I'm able to do just that part intentionally without doing all the psychic damage.
Oh, who are you going to do it to?
I mean, you're welcome.
Would
to do
anyone
that
like to
if-
volunteer?
You're-
I'll do
what
it.
type of, this, I guess, me above table, what type of save is it?
It's a... You don't know, because I
Right.
can't communicate that to you.
I mean, you're...
But it is psychic damage, and you are now resistant
I can
to that.
do it.
You can do it?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead. And then I'll take first shift. You and I'll take first shift, and then...
Sounds good.
you
Here's an
both
important
say it.
question.
Yeah.
What would you like me to know about you? To know in a way that you wouldn't ever need to communicate it to me?
Oh, I mean, the memory of my first fight's pretty... The first fight where I was ever fighting for money's pretty...
Say
rare.
less. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work,
Yeah, give it a shot.
but I think... Tim, work with me on this one. 6th level spell. We're going to
Okay.
cast at the 6th level. I can pay 3 sorcery points to give disadvantage to a thing. Can I do 3 sorcery points and they, like, choose the number? Like if the higher number is better, we like that. If the lower number is better, we like that.
I will say for this specific use,
The fact that I'm prepped for it.
I will allow it.
And is there anything that's usefulness in terms of this being a willing creature? You know, it doesn't mention a willing creature in this. It's always assumed it's an enemy.
I think because it's a willing creature, I will allow
Okay.
those 3 sorcery points
I'm going to
to
cast...
be manipulated
I'll
as such.
cast Bless on you as well, just in case.
Almost like a divination of like, you see it coming, so you're sort
Yeah.
of
Which
bracing
is attacks
yourself.
and saving throws.
No,
but
you
I'll-
no longer have resistance to psychic damage. You do. As I cast Intellect Fortress on you.
Oh, you mean you don't have to.
No, I probably should.
I can take a hit.
I probably should.
We know you can take a hit.
Right
We've
to the
definitely seen you
cerebellum.
take a lot of hits.
All right.
My balance is pretty good for now.
It's incredible.
Now that also gives them advantage on this. Can we roll 3 times if I spend the sorcery points? No, you're so cool. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Charisma saving throw, please.
Okay. It's actually not my worst save, which
No.
is really funny.
Wait, what's your worst?
Strictly speaking, we're looking for anywhere between 14 and 19. That would be the absolute sweet spot.
Okay, so I have to roll a 12 or between 12 and 7 and 12 on both of these.
That'd be awesome.
Because you've cast Intellect Fortress on me, and you.
That'll just have the damage.
And you
Right.
have Bless, so you can add a D4.
But I don't want to add a D4 because.
Well, you
I'm
might.
in that
You
range.
might.
May add
It's
a
really
D4
bad.
if you want.
You might.
So I'm dealing with this with advantage. My charisma save.
You can choose either of the numbers.
Oh, either of the numbers. Yeah, then I'm going to take the 17.
Oh, okay. Then I get to copy and paste. You're gonna take some psychic damage.
It's fine, but I take resistance to it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. This is a delight.
You watch just like blood start to pour from Shy's nose as she's looking at you.
Well, maybe it's not that much. Who knows? Okay, it's a lot.
Halved.
Yay.
He's not down rolling.
89.
34 cut in half.
17.
17, not
I
bad.
didn't even crack 100.
Could you describe as well as you can from a perspective of sensation what the first of Shy's fights felt like?
Oh, you would
Like,
immediately.
how does Shy remember it?
Yeah, I think the memory starts with Shy's head cracking to the side and hearing a very unnatural sound with pain shooting from her jaw as this giant furred hand connects and she feels her jaw break for the first time. And she stumbles backward and like she feels nauseous and sick and it's rung her bell so much. But when she's looking at the side, she sees her bookie and trainer, who you would never have heard her describe before. You see a human man, probably in his late 40s, early 50s. He doesn't look like, he looks like a boxing trainer. like not necessarily. At one point, he was in really good shape, but it doesn't necessarily have to be anymore. With kind of like this kind of curly mop of brown hair tied up in like a half bun, and you see him watching her, and she can't hear him because it's ringing so loud, but you can read his lips, and it just says, "Get the fuck up, keep going." And Shy staggers, and you feel that nausea kind of through you, as you would feel Shy kind of get low, and this opponent is probably like 7 feet, so has a solid 2 feet on her, and she aims for the knee and the mid thigh, and she goes in with her shoulder to attempt to get an arm around the knee, and she takes the side of her knee and she punches the side of his patella in attempts to dislocate it and bring him down. You hear the crack. You feel yourself being thrown on top of this creature who is grasping at his knee, and then it's just like pain radiating through your fingertips, and you feel almost every bone in your hands break as she pummels this guy in the face until he is not moving. The bell rings. She goes to stand up, and she like wobbles over, but then there's 2 arms under her, and Orland, and you smell like a musk and sandalwood and like cinnamon, as Shy's barely conscious at this point, as Orland helps her stand as her arm is shoved up in the air. Shy's first fight.
Thank you for that.
Did it work?
Yes. Thank you. I never would have known what it feels like to move like you. That's.
I wasn't even good then.
Well, maybe we'll do this again sometime.
I'd like that. Yeah, it didn't hurt that bad.
I did.
Oh, I mean, it's
No,
probably
you're
'cause-
being humble. It did.
I mean, that fight did. What you did just now didn't hurt that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my trainer, Orland.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, he's a good man. I think you would have liked him.
I do.
Good.
Thank you for that, Shy.
Yeah. I wish we could do it the other way.
Maybe someday I'll be able to teach you
I bet.
if I can figure out.
Just
how
no goo in my brain.
Well, that's part of the process.
Right.
Yes.
If you want something a bit more interesting, you can come poke around in this world.
I would also like that. Not tonight. I'm full.
All right. Yeah, you don't want to do it on a full stomach.
Just want to leave something in case we do get that ambush.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, have a think about it. If there's anything you want to share.
Oh yes, I have lots.
Oh boy. I love the enthusiasm.
It would probably make sense for me and Miri to sleep first.
Yes, absolutely.
Sleep first. Yes.
Why are you being weird?
I always weird, my dear.
I know, but you're being extra weird.
Am I?
Would you like to sleep first?
You're being weird
No.
in a novel way.
Miri,
Oh, in a fun way.
Miri
Well,
always
novel
has to
means
sleep
new.
first.
Yes,
I've got all the heal spells.
I thought I was the heel. Anyways, continue.
Oh my goodness.
Sleep tight, everybody.
Heck,
Team
Steve.
perceive.
I don't understand that. Can you explain the joke?
Miri, let's go.
A heel is a
Don't make
part
it-
of a foot, and he collects parts of foot.
Oh yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like my toes.
Yes.
I don't really understand. Okay.
I'm gonna need new ones soon. This one's going a little.
How long has it got in it? Because it's how
I
long has it
don't.
been
You
since
keep
it's
casting
been-
gentle
Your
retos.
toes. You have to keep casting.
casting gentle
toes.
retos.
Yeah, so it should be fine for a couple.
But it
more.
does get a little stinkier each time. I think.
Yeah.
Ah,
You should
Dina
go to
was,
bed.
Yeah,
now.
sleep tight.
Okay.
I would like to develop a lower tier version of the spell. I know that's not going to happen in one thing, but I am actively working towards that now.
Yes.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, Miri and I
Like the spell
would,
to be-
Call it a night.
Copy
Yeah.
the memory of a willing creature. Full stop.
Yeah.
We're
I-
good.
hunt it down.
Before we go to bed, I do say to Thistle, you're always welcome to poke around in my dreams if you ever want.
Ooh,
Just so you know.
we have to be sleeping at the same time.
I know.
Oh no, we don't.
I'm just letting you know. I actually,
No, you-
I think.
I don't know how the spell works.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
you
have
cast it while they're sleeping, you get to hop right in.
Yes,
It's like
I'm not.
otherwise, you leave a message.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just leave a really weird voicemail.
Hi, you've reached the subconscious of Miri. We
Alright.
had a
Shy,
fucked up dream.
Okay, sleep tight, you two.
Shy like wipes the blood off of her nose and then just kind of like
You gonna finish that? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna, as we settle in for our watch and our chat, which I'm sure will ensue, I am going to cast 9th level Foresight on myself.
Okay.
Whoa.
I can a limited ability to see into the immediate future. For the duration, the target cannot be surprised, has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for the duration. It lasts for 8 hours. So basically, 4-hour watch. No one can surprise us.
That's smart.
Make your perception check, obviously.
I am so sweaty.
The worst part is my
20 milliliters.
my legs are sticking to the
I know.
perception.
You know, cooling mats.
That's a 32.
Whoa,
32.
big dog.
You see that one eye back just over on the like, just looking. And in your foresight, you saw him maybe trying to take a step to you. But you're not sure when. But maybe sort of getting even these up. But no, you look around. It's fairly quiet. You do spot a small flame up in the hills. You see the kind of gentle flicker. You just happen to kind of catch it. If you hadn't really been looking for it, you wouldn't have even noticed with the way the kind of moonlight is. But it is just quiet. Yeah.
How you doing, Mark, with everything that's going on?
I think that getting a better understanding of my former roommate, and I think the way he went about what he did was wrong. And I hope that he is learning that. But I think the potential of what he was trying to do, what I'm doing here, but on a larger scale, for people to
Find common ground for shared memory.
shared experience, shared life experience. Think of just how many, the whole bloody civil war out in Dathia, if they genuinely felt where the other person was coming from. I just think how much senseless squabbling there is from just not understanding. And I think the old guy might be a pathway to that. And that is maybe a gift that it's a kind that no god has ever offered mortals.
I don't know if he's offering it.
Well, that's where we come in.
Yes, well, I guess is your suggestion to bring him to heal?
No, I think I'm able to do what I can do because of him.
Yes.
I suspect what he did is he took everybody's memories. And I think if I'm able to know you, and then I am also able to offer that to him, then there's a reality in which he maybe never has to leave at all, but he's able to know all of us because it is better to share ourselves than to be precious with it. But I truly don't know, but I think the fear that the gods have of my former roommate could hold us back as a civilization to a level of understanding that just is unprecedented.
Yes, I can see the value in that. I don't really know. I feel as though if people wanted to share, that's one thing, but I don't know if he always cared.
And this is exactly it.
But I don't know if you can change him or change his mind.
Well, this is... I hope he is different than he was.
I
I don't mean to pry in your personal matters, but it's been a long time since I've asked you that question, and the conversation hasn't immediately gone to your roommate. How are you?
I'm really good.
Are
Thistle.
you? Yeah.
Yes.
You seem happy. I mean, despite it all.
I'm happy because of it all. This is the best. This is the absolute fucking bomb.com. I don't know what that means. It's something I heard once and it sounded like a fun little, like, verbal stim. You're so fucking fun and cool. And
Say more about
Well-
it. No, I mean, I'm joking.
no, I won't. I mean, I won't joke, and I will continue. Like, you are such a little fucking weirdo who's weird in novel ways, and you're madly in love with the moon and want to punch out the thunder god, and you will, and that delights me, and I can't speak at length about Miri while still being coherent, but I think you understand. And Shy is
Badass, yeah.
that's like saying that a strawberry is sweet. It is true and inadequate.
Yes, no, it's true.
And I think of who and what I was a year ago. And it was prettier, and it was sad. So I'm doing really good.
You seem to have found yourself along the way here. I'm very proud of you, Mark. When I met you, I admired you for wanting to be a hero. Mainly because I didn't know what it meant to be one. And I hoped that by watching you and seeing your pursuit of it, I could learn. And strangely enough, through the process of losing yourself repeatedly to him, you found yourself and you are embodying that, and it's the most heroic thing I've ever seen. And
Hey, you know who has consistently shown that it doesn't matter what you are to define what you are? Mate, I'm just following your lead.
I'll be honest, I feel as though I've gotten a little lost along the way here, knowing who and what I am. But I hope through the process I'll find it like you have.
There's actually something I've been wanting to ask.
Yes.
With, I've forgotten the name of the bloody thunder god.
Igyaza.
Igyaza?
Yeah.
If you could be with your love, and he got to get off scot-free, would that be enough for you?
I mean, do I need to punish him?
Yes.
No, I guess not. I think he is only pursuing someone he loves like I am.
I don't think he loves her like you do.
I don't think he loves her, but I think he thinks she is the one he used to love. I don't know if I love her.
in love with her. Yes. But I don't actually know anything about her. She's given me a lot, and I've loved her for what she's given. But I have never given her anything in return. She doesn't know this version of me. It's been a long time since we've seen each other and spent time with one another. It doesn't mean I don't care for her and want her to be free. But I also don't know if we have anything in common. Or
Can you dream with her?
at the moment, I can barely reach out to her at all.
Have you tried?
Not for a while.
I would very much like to be able to give you two time to just know one another.
And
Maybe I'm trying to fix something.
maybe that would be enough for us to be in love like I thought we were, but it's also all right if we're not.
For a guy who can remember everything, potentially, I'm so bad with names. Remind me of your girlfriend? Van Dyne. I would like to cast Legend Lore on Van Dyne. And I would specifically like to ask, I don't know if I can do this, but I would love to remember what Van Dyne loves about Thistle. I don't know if I can cast Legend Lore like
She's
that.
like, who? One of the trees?
You're definitely stretching it. It's a person, place, or object.
Well, she's at least two of those.
Actually, all three. The moon is.
Oh, buddy!
The moon is a. The moon is
Celestial
a.
object?
The moon is a celestial object.
Yeah.
The moon is a place,
Yeah.
and the moon is a person.
Thistle treats objects like women, man. Sorry.
That's a great joke.
It's from The Big Lebowski.
My hands are sweating.
You cast Legend Lore as you look up at the moon. Van Dyne is in the sky. As you try to extend your arcane ability to try to gain some understanding of this celestial body, this being who you don't fully understand. You don't know if they are in fact a deity, if they are a person, if they were once mortal. You don't know. And you reach and you search for answers. And you are desperately trying to connect with a specific moment in time in the lore of this being. And there is a wave of emotion that passes over you. There are no words, only emotion and images. You see beautiful, expansive forest with a single tree bathed in moonlight. And you feel a kind of giddiness, kind of excitement, strange, odd, something you're not entirely unfamiliar with as of late. You see it tumbles forward, time passes amorphously, and you see a bear moving through the woods, perhaps a bit lost, bathed in moonlight. And there is a sense of care, a desire that is difficult to place, a desire to reach out and help from a place of love. And again, time tumbles forward, and you see Thistle speaking with Sprig on a high parapet, the moon washing them both. And you feel a sense of longing, a yearning that is deep. You feel the tears welling up in your eyes. And there is this sense of almost a kind of grief for all the things that you can't say, that you want to say. A kind of desire to scream, knowing that it won't be heard. As you come back to the current time.
I can't speak to your existential crisis. She loves you, mate.
I know. I do know.
We're gonna get you up there. You can at least ask her out on a date, you know? See how it goes from there.
Yeah, I mean, I have to be a good father to a son. So, do it right. Court her properly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that.
For him.
I don't know how old people date, so I'll trust you on that one.
Yeah. So, it's a lot to date someone who has a child.
Okay.
You need to, think big picture.
I haven't thought about Peeps, Juicy, and the other one until just now.
I mean, I don't know if they're Mary's children.
Are they?
I don't think so. More like stalkers. Hang on her. Hang on.
Certainly
hang
feel
on.
like
I'll
stepchildren.
be honest with you. I don't. The whole cleric, leader of religion thing. I don't know what to make of all that.
There's a lot.
There's a fucking lot.
Yeah, but it's a pretty cool
It's
religion as
cool.
far as
I
the
just-
religions go.
You know how you can be into someone without totally getting what they're into?
Yeah.
I don't get Natari.
Yeah.
You see Miri and Shy start to stir.
Oh shit!
Fuck, they're waking up.
There's a fire. Over
Oh,
there.
yes.
Look at that, it's
Oh.
very delicate.
Yeah,
We're
fire.
being watched. We're being
You see an ibex kind of step to you.
Back up.
I tug its tail with my telekinesis.
It runs away terrified.
Was it the one that was kind of into?
That was the other one that kind of stepped up to Thistle earlier.
I'm gonna eat that ibex. I bet they make good eating.
I bet they make it. Sorry, I'm not there.
No, you're muttering as you're waking up.
I bet they make good eating.
That's a good one,
How
Mary.
was your watch?
It was good.
So sleepy.
Nothing surprised me.
Nothing at all.
Do you need something to eat before bed?
I've got my bottle.
I've got my bottle.
Oh, there's so many layers.
So
Look at that whole interaction.
Do you put like a?
I don't want to know. I don't want to
put
know.
like
I got my bottle. What is that?
Do you put like a skin over top of the
No.
jug so that you can bite through it? Like how
otherwise
they
it
get the
clots.
venom.
That sounds like a chat water question. to be
Yeah,
quite
that's a
honest.
chat water question.
Well,
That
Thistle, I'm glad you asked.
Otherwise, it won't.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
already awake. You can go to bed.
All right, perfect. Keep an eye out. There's a fire over there.
Like
Yeah, I
a
already told them.
All right, sorry.
Is it like a signal this we see?
Small, very small
Very
fire.
small. They're watching us.
It's like a lantern at this distance.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know. I'll kick you if it gets any closer.
All right. Perfect. Well, we're gonna get some sleep.
Good night.
Okay, rest up.
I'm not gonna listen to your conversation all night.
We spoon together.
Why'd you say that?
Because I wanted you to know that whatever you say, I won't hear. Because
maybe-
I'm not going to stay awake to listen.
This'll go to bed.
Makes me feel
I am gonna go to
do
bed.
it. I think he's gonna try and listen to her.
I'm
I
not
do my
gonna.
perception check.
All right,
not
take your
gonna listen
perception
to it.
checks.
I'll do a deception check.
Jesus Christ.
You want to get no sleep tonight?
We'll get no sleep.
Journey.
I'm asleep.
That's bad.
On your bottle.
That's bad. I think I'm just looking at that one fire that I actually
Yeah.
don't look much at anything else. It was only a 14.
I got a 13.
Yeah. Seems pretty quiet. We're
Feel
both checking out
distracted.
that fire. It's weird.
How you doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I did ask you first.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Oh, it's too much sand. I'd much rather be over in the water, but it's
I know.
No, you love this. What are you talking about? It's hot.
I mean, I like the heat.
Oh, it sucks.
I guess I don't mind the sand either. It's kind of just small rocks. But we've got a lot of water time in, right?
We do generally get a lot of water time in, so I can't be one to complain.
It was so deep. We went. That was very scary.
Mm-hmm. You look like you want to talk about something, Miri.
No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk about you. I'm serious.
All right.
Yeah,
What do you want to know?
I want to know what. Like, okay, so let's imagine that. What?
Nothing. I'm just
Okay.
waiting to imagine what you
Okay.
wanted me to imagine.
Cool. Can I be honest with you?
Always.
I didn't have a question lined up, and so I was trying to think of it really quickly and make it look like I had something in the chamber.
You don't need to know everything all the time.
But that's not true. I think I do.
You don't.
Okay.
Why would you need to know everything all the time?
So I can solve any problem that threatens me or my friends.
Is that reasonable?
What?
Is it reasonable to think that you have to have the answer to everything all the time?
I feel like I should have the answer to that.
I think it's also okay that you don't.
Oh, this feels like a trap. What I was gonna say. Wait, and this isn't a deflection, so don't say it is later. Is if all of this went away, if we succeed,
Sure.
what would you do? What would you do if we didn't have anything left on our to-do list?
Such a good question.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank God.
I don't know. I mean, I'll lament that like we've been running since we first started, but I don't mind it so much. It's interesting. It keeps me going, keeps my brain from doing things it shouldn't. Keeps me from dwelling too much on things that'll hurt more than I should probably let them. But I think I'd probably at some point move back to Gishira, maybe for a little bit, or at least, you know, I got a whole house there. I mean, my mama and my daddy are there every now and again, but it didn't feel like home for a very long time, so I'd like it to maybe feel like home again. And
Would Adri be there?
if he wanted to be, I'd want him there, always.
Yeah.
But only if he wanted to be. I would never want him to feel forced to be anywhere.
Of
Only
course.
if you could.
Go to bed, Thistle.
Thistle.
I think I'd want to make sure that if we were to pursue anything, Mal and I got like a good, legitimate try,
Yeah.
because we've never actually had like a good, solid try
Yeah.
at anything. Like, he told me he loved me, and then I was on a boat to Ellery the next day, and then everything fell apart.
Yeah.
And then he thought I was dead for 2.5 years. And then all that shit with Yorin, and then he was in prison, and then he's out, and then all the shit with Esper, and everything else. So we've never got a try. You know, we've never got like a legitimate. Never had a legitimate kick at the can about it. So I want that.
Do you think he'd fit it in Keshwara?
This is gonna sound haughty, but I don't mean it to. I think he'd fit in anywhere that I was.
I mean, the fact that you answered like that made me feel like you guys definitely deserve a fair try.
I'd like that.
A good kick at the can.
I want a chance to show him what I've never actually fully gotten to show him.
Right. I bet he feels the same way.
Yeah. Because I love like a tidal wave.
Yeah, I can see that. I have seen that.
But once it it takes a long time to build, but then once it's out of the bay, I can't do nothing to stop it.
Yeah,
So,
and it can kill people.
yeah.
I just meant you kill people, effectively, but not with love, I guess. Sorry.
I mean, another person that I was in love with did just die.
But that wasn't you. You didn't do that.
No, I didn't.
We all tried to save him. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think that it sounded insensitive.
It wasn't.
Okay.
Mira, I don't think you've intentionally ever been fully insensitive to anybody. If you say something that might be considered insensitive, I think it's just because you care too much and your brain's moving faster than your mouth is.
Yeah.
So you're trying to put all this feeling into words and you can't. So you just kind of are laying the shells
Yeah.
not as fast as you need them to.
Yeah, that's how I feel a lot of the time. You said you didn't want to dwell on stuff. What's the difference between dwelling and processing?
Processing for me, I guess. Processing means I think that you can focus on the good and the not so good. Dwelling is you sit in the firmly negative space. Like, if I process a fight, I'm going to think about the things I did real well, the things I could do better on next time, regardless of the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
But if I dwell on a fight, I'm more likely to dwell on the ones I lose and berate myself for the things that I think I fucked up on.
Okay, that makes sense.
You find yourself dwelling?
I find myself processing a lot of negative stuff, so maybe.
Like what?
We've just had a lot of close calls and we have lost people along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep thinking about how I could have done things differently or we could have saved them. And now I'm stronger and now I've seen what we can do with time magic. And I think it's hard. We live in a world where basically anything can happen.
Yeah,
And that's a lot of possibility.
sure.
And then when you don't have a lot of power, you don't have a lot of choices. But the more power you have, the more choices you have.
And the more responsibility that comes with it.
Exactly. And so I find myself wondering what the right choice is when it comes to using the power to change what might have happened or what might already have happened. And as it turns out, I think I'm the one who created me in the first place. Like, I think I went back and told Nadari about me, and that's how she found me, and that's why I can do all of these things.
I mean, that seems pretty on brand for you both, though.
Totally. It is.
So why is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing as much as it means that I could go back and change other things and make other stuff happen. And there might be things that are happening right now that I need to go back and make happen, or they won't happen. And that's a lot of responsibility for somebody whose mouth moves too slow.
I was going to say, are you ready to play God? Are you ready to play like the God of time? Because that's what you're suggesting, right? Like, what you're suggesting would require the scope, insight, and ability to see not just linearly like you and I as mortals can. You would need to see in multiple dimensions. And I think that's so much to put on your shoulders. That's not fair to you.
Well, Jesse could do some of it.
I wouldn't trust Jussie with anything.
Yeah, they don't follow orders very well. But they're learning slowly.
And what you're speaking about too, right? Like being able to have all this power and have to look back like hindsight is 20/20. Right? Like
Yeah.
you look back and you look hard enough and of course you'll find things that you could change or fuck up or that you fucked up or that you could be different. But you pull one thread, 20 others go with it, and then are you then subsequently
course.
responsible for all of those 20 threads and the 20 of them?
Yeah. But it's a lot of threads. I understand, and I'm a terrible seamstress. But
So then you can't be responsible for all that.
I know. I know I can't be. But here's the thing.
I think you're following the wrong god if you want to be responsible for all of those. You should go like follow Alcea or something.
Oh, I don't think I have a choice about what god I'm following.
Well, exactly. So don't put it on your shoulders.
Okay. Here's the conundrum I have.
Sure.
When I didn't have very much power, I would go to bed every night and I would have just enough left in the chamber for like a little bit of healing if we needed it in the night if things went bad.
Sure.
I go to bed now, like before we went to sleep tonight, with like a fair bit left in the batteries. I could do a lot with that. And it almost feels like a waste not to. And I know I shouldn't be responsible for that. I know that's not my job. I know I can do whatever I want. I could just use it to cook geese if I wanted. And that would be fine.
What if like you said the word should a lot.
It feels like it's about to turn back on me. Which is not my favorite. But I do.
I mean,
need
you
it.
did start this conversation.
That's true.
So I'll give you the out now if you don't want to hear what I have to say.
No, I want to hear it.
Okay.
I do want to hear it.
Tell me to shut up at any
I
time.
won't do that. I've never wanted you to shut up. It's good. I want to hear it.
So anytime you sit yourself in a place of should, you're judging yourself. And you're judging yourself against scales that you have absolutely no influence over. But you're saying, no, this is entirely my responsibility. This is entirely my job. And to be honest, like the instinct that I have is what makes you so special in the bad way?
In the bad way?
Yeah, why is it all your job? Why is it all your responsibility? Why should you carry everything on your shoulders?
It's not my job, but I have all of the stuff I can do.
I could punch someone into next week if I tried hard enough, but I'm not gonna. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I should.
Yeah. I just think I've spent a lot of my life not doing much with what I had, and I'm beginning to see how much I can change things in a positive way.
So there's no need to be ashamed of your past. Don't
Yeah.
judge yourself back then based on the standards that you have now. And that is from the pot calling the kettle.
Yeah. I hear you. I just wish I could do something with all the extra sort of juice I have in the juice container.
I mean, I think Shy would reach over to Miri's hand. I don't know a lot about magic, but that ring stores spells.
Yeah. Only one, though. At a time.
So if you're wanting to do something with that extra energy that you have over, maybe you try and craft something like that.
That's a good idea.
Rather than for specific spells, maybe it's for like, I don't know, magical potency or some shit.
Nidari does kind of seem to work with, like, there's like a debt and a due thing. So I wonder if I could... There's maybe something there. I will look into that.
There you go.
The sun is starting to come up in the sky.
Good talk.
I elbow Thistle really hard in the ribs.
Oh, fuck!
As the sun begins to crest over the mountains, you hear a strange sound of string instruments echoing through the mountain pass as it cuts through the range. and there is a soft wind that blows from deeper within, as if the mountains themselves are exhaling. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Ooh.
Fuck you, I with me for.
So you're going to want to stick around for this break sequence.
hell
as if
yeah.
You have been waiting for Project Blacklight Final 5 announcements. This is it. So we have already actually filmed this segment, so we're going to take a quick break. So I would say...
Spoilers, it's not who
stay
you
in your-
think.
Stay in your seats. Don't grab a beverage just yet. Wait to grab one afterwards, and we will see you soon for part 2. Okay, bye! Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around through our first half, and we have kept you waiting long enough. Welcome to the Project Blacklight Final 5 announcement. In place of our normal break roll, I'm gonna ask everyone to put up your glasses. Cheers to the first round of this process being closed. Cheers to all of you watching at home. If you are in the chat or in the Discord on voice chat right now, thank you so much for being here. We love all of you very much, and this one is for you. Okay. So let's get into it. We received 74 submissions, which were then judged by 7 judges each, which included an internal and external calibration. They were judged on a 5-point Likert scale based on the rubric that we set forth, which was also co-created by our judging committee. The scores were then averaged across 7 judges, with the top 12 pitches moving forward to our table discussions, which we just finished about 10 minutes ago. And from there, after much discussion and much deliberation, we have our final 5. We have our final 5. I'm so excited. For the pitches that are not moving forward, we cannot thank you enough for submitting, and we encourage you, legitimately, go make these shows. How you want to make them, please, we hope to see all of these be released sometime over the next, whenever you decide to do that, whether it's the next year, 2 years, whatever. Whether you decide to just make the show for your channel, or you submit the pitch to a sponsor, or you decide to resubmit to us next year, which we really hope that you do for PBL 2027. I cannot wait to see which shows get made out of the wonderful batch that we have that have been submitted here. We're going to spend the next few weeks collecting and collating your feedback from across all of the judges. We're going to be focusing on major themes, details, strengths, as well as some constructive feedback so that you can refine your pitches as well. And sometime after about June 8th, you will receive an email from us, probably from me or from Eli at the Blackwater crew, with your feedback attached. We are also pleased to have some honorable mentions from the group of pitches that are not going forward, and we want to share them with you, highlighting just the incredible work that folks have put through, the caliber in these pitches, the thoughtfulness, the big swings that people took. It's truly inspiring. It was so fun for me to grade all of these pitches, and I just am chomping at the bit to talk about them. So, for our wonderful pitches that are moving forward, these wonderful teams will be receiving some more in-depth feedback, given a chance to revise their pitches before meeting with Ned Donovan, who is one of our consultants, who is a master at the art of pitching, to run through your pitch before we schedule a virtual pitch meeting, likely over Zoom. Those 1-hour pitch meetings will be opportunity to walk us through your pitch in your own words, as well as giving you folks the opportunity to ask us questions and vice versa. From there, we go into final deliberations, and I believe we had originally said June 1st, but scheduling stuff takes time, and we want to make sure that we have enough time for deliberations and talking through things. So we're pushing back that date to June 8th, which is only 1 extra week. So thank you for sticking with us for that. But on June 8th, we will be announcing the winner of Project Blacklight 2026. So, these final 5 pitches represent the best of the best for this iteration of PBL. The point spread was so close. So close between them, with every show having their own strengths and things that got us really excited. It is going to be very, very hard to choose just one. We will be presenting the final 5 pitches in no particular order. All of us at the table here have one. So, why don't we start with Sean.
Oh, for real? Okay, hell yeah. Okay,
For real.
sick. Okay.
For real. This is real though.
Both hands on the cage. Team,
What the?
let me tell you about Swallow the Frog, which
Follow the frog.
is a pitch that upon opening it just made me go, okay, let's go. This comes to us from Andy Gonzalez Piloto. Piloto? Andy, let me know. I'd love to get that right. The system is Between the Skies and Daggerheart, and let me hit you with the log line. Refugees from an isolated society that suppressed emotion stage a wild escape from a prison moon. Upon escaping, they must decide where to go next. Should they seek out their fabled creators or strike out into the unknown? What or who else could they find along the way? This. Sorry, we did a sound check for a reason. I have a ceiling.
You have a ceiling.
This pitch tickled me, and I could tell you about the unbelievable graphic design, the presentation of information, the amount of character portrayed in like every little tidbit, the player bios, but what tickled me the most in the most personal way possible.
Biggest tickle.
Where did I get the biggest tickle? You're absolutely right, it was in the reference section. Most pitches had like a reference like, oh, this is the vibe we're going for. It's Cowboy Bebop meets,
Yeah?
Cowboy Bebop meets Werner Herzog.
Okay.
Where they put the boat over the mountain.
I love to be a mariner.
But this one, they listed APs they referenced, movies they referenced, Little House Moving Castle, Page, absolutely, The Giver. But they also referenced theory. Yes, if you want to get on page with Swallow the Frog, we're talking about Eleanor Fuchs' A Visit to a Small Planet and Andre Lord's Uses of the Erotic. Have I read either of those? No. Did they include them in the pitch so I can later? Yes. Are they now on my reading list? Absolutely. Swallow the Frog, I'm delighted by it, and we'll see what happens.
Andy, I want to offer a giant congratulations to you and your team. Just the sheer joy I had reading through your pitch deck. It was so consistently, aesthetically, and just the vibes were so good all the way through. I'm so excited to hear from you and talk about this. You will be getting an email from me tomorrow. So congratulations to Swallow the Frog.
Ribbit.
Yanis, you're next.
Yes, I would like to offer a congratulations to Signals, a public access experience. Let me give you the log line here. 3 adults return to a town from their childhood to investigate a public access television station disappearing. As they do, they are confronted with the knowledge that reality here is not what it seems, and must contend with the signals being sent and what society demands of its members. I think of all of the pitches that I went through, this was one that, as soon as I opened the pitch deck, I knew exactly what the show was about. The vibes of the pitch deck immediately conveyed what they were trying to tell, the story they were trying to tell. This is brought to us by Andrew Park and Sydney Hawkins. They're using the system Public Access by Jason Cordova. This is one that is particularly near and dear to my heart because I feel like this is kind of the vibes I wanted to do with the very first podcast that I did with Mayfield Mysteries.
Yeah.
This is one that I felt, as soon as I read it, I was like, oh, this is what I was aiming for but could never quite figure out. So kudos to you for figuring it out before you made it, which I probably should have done. But yes, it is a fantastic pitch. And I'm just so stoked that we get to have a chat with the team and sort of get a better vibe of what they're hoping to do with this.
Amazing. So, from all of us to all of you, for Signals, a public access podcast.
Woo!
Thank you.
Signals. And it's called Signals.
It's called Signals.
It's called Signals. Chantel, go ahead.
Okay. Congratulations to Love Leaves a Mark.
Yes.
It is the showrunner is Nuo Teixeira. So exciting. Our little log line that we have is each episode of Love Leaves a Mark explores a different kind of relationship. Family, friends, lovers, or something that doesn't quite fit a label. Together, they will try and pull off a daring heist. Can they make off with the spoils and still keep their relationship intact? Super cool, super fun, and lovely. something that I think is really cool. They're capturing all the players' heartbeats in real time, and then are hooking up the music to match their heartbeat as they play the game.
Yeah.
Super cool.
This is a Legends in the Mist show, and this amazing team of AP creators from Portugal. I'm so thrilled. Was one to see a submission from them, but like this pitch, I was like, ooh, you want to pull at heartstrings literally, and I'm here for it. Packing a really emotional punch to storytelling. So to Nuno and the entire team at Lovely's and Mark, congratulations to you folks.
Congratulations.
Okay, Tim.
Can I go?
You
Okay.
go.
I have the absolute pleasure of congratulating the project Nyota Kingdoms. This is an incredible creator, Naomi Nabane. I will read the logline for the show. The story begins with a call from Esu, the god of crossroads and trickery, who hires the players to find his missing brother, Necroshim, the embodiment of death. This lofty task leads players across kingdoms ruled by powerful deities, each representing different aspects of human experience: light and shadow, war and peace, dream and reality. This pitch blew me away. I had the absolute pleasure of being able to look at it, and the depth of experience and the specificity that was brought to this whole pitch was astounding from top to bottom. It's a homebrew system, which is remarkable, and the level of care that was taken in this whole, through the whole submission was just astounding. Naomi's assembled an amazing team, and I am so excited.
Including mental health and sensitivity consultants, anti-colonial scholars, and just the talent in this submission just radiates off of it. Reading Nyota, I was just blown away. So to the incredible team over at Meet Me at the Crossroads, thank you so much for submitting, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And I guess it's just me. It's just me.
Yeah.
Okay. So our final applicant, or our final submission into the final 5 of Project Blacklight 2026 is the Six Gun Sisterhood from Maia's Game Room with showrunner Maia Wilson. So this Western series uses frontier scum as its system and follows 3 black female outlaws surviving together on the gritty, lawless frontier. Their unbreakable bond is tested after a heist and having to cross the most dangerous stretch of desert to get to reach a legendary fence. Every bounty hunter is after them, but greed and curiosity are keeping them from giving the box back. I had the absolute pleasure of chatting with Maia throughout multiple aspects of the submission process. I was so impressed by her questions, her thoughtfulness. I loved the clear pitch direction, the incorporation of safety tools and a session 0 system, ensuring that the cast was all on the same page with playing a very, very gritty, not so great outlaws. And there is just such a deep commitment to a story of badass black femme excellence. So this pitch, I will say one of the comments that I remember was thrown around by some of the judges, I will not say who, was, I desperately want to be in this podcast. I don't care if I'm dead body number 3. So this pitch just absolutely blew me away. Maia, thank you so much for submitting. And to the Six Gun Sisterhood, congratulations. Woohoo!
Yeah.
So, a hugest congratulations. Thank you to everyone, and well-deserved kudos. You worked so freaking hard, and we cannot wait to chat further. Please keep your eyes on your email inboxes over the next few days. We will be reaching out with the next steps. Did you have something?
I just want to say that,
please.
the process of going through, these pitches, I have been genuinely blown away, and the level of creativity, it has actually made me rethink, what we want to do in the AP space as a whole.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
y'all are fucking cooking on some shit that I wasn't even aware of, and you've changed me like as a creator. So like I know we have like the special mentions or whatever, but everyone who submitted, like, thank you fucking so much.
And took the time and poured their effort and passion into all of these pitches. Like, that was clear across the board. Like, everyone took the time to go through and put the effort in to create these wonderful pitches, and that is so commendable.
You know how hard it was to whittle this down to 5?
Oh.
To 5?
I
fucking...
Yeah, to me, I think the biggest thing I came away from was the fact that, like, I didn't think that there would be so many creative ways to take things that we've already been seeing for such a long time in the AP space, and like it just really goes to show that everybody, whether they've done it before or they're completely new to this, they have a story to tell that's unique and different and like exciting. And I think like I was just blown away by how the variety of stuff that we saw.
Yes.
Like truly, like every pitch had its own thing going on, and it's like, how many ways can you do the same thing? Well, apparently a lot.
A lot. So many different genres, like sci-fi, fantasy, horror, romance, like just modern day, cyberpunk, just like such a broad spectrum of folks who want to be like out here telling just like beautiful, amazing stories. It was incredibly hard to whittle it down to just 5. I want to show a huge, deep, incredible well of thanks to our judging committee.
Yes.
Our judging committee has worked tirelessly over the last 2 weeks. They have been so timely and responsive. They've asked amazing questions. The feedback that they're going to be passing on to you folks is so good. So good. It is the kind of feedback that I think when I was starting out here, or like when we were starting out, this is the feedback that I would have like relished. So I hope that it is useful for you. There will also be a feedback form coming around for applicants. We would be very grateful for your feedback on this whole process, and that will be released once the winner is announced. So whether your pitch made it to the next round or it did not make it to the next round, we would love to hear your feedback, and so that we can make this better and make it sustainable and keep it going for next year. I would love to go through a couple honorable mentions of projects that, while they didn't make the cut to the final 5, were some that stood out for us and we wanted to pass on from us here at Blackwater and from the judging committee. I won't dive deeply into the pitches because I hope that they get made. I hope that they continue to go forward, and I want to keep those stories with everyone else. But there was incredible conversation sparked between us here at Blackwater as well as the judging committee as well. So 2 pitches for us just stood out with so much heart. I'll talk about one, and I'm going to let you talk about the other one if you want to.
Sure.
So the first one that I think this was echoed across almost the entire judging committee was Nokwendim, Vaikwa's Reign from Genevieve Tosado. Genevieve, your pitch, it was beautiful. Thank you so much for taking the time and the dedication to submit something that is so deeply personal, so like, the fact that you've created this amazing world and system and you're using it to teach. You're using it to teach kids about the joy of like storytelling and problem solving in like non-typical ways. Like your future as a game designer is so bright, Genevieve, and thank you so much for submitting. So many members of our judging committee want to meet you and talk about your show. So thank you so much for submitting. Tim, I'll let you throw over to the other one.
The other was Anamoya, a beautiful pitch from 4 newer creators.
At Plane of Podcast.
Plane of Podcast, just so full of passion and heart. You could tell it was all throughout the pitch deck. And their ambitions, too, were so admirable in what they wanted to do, and use Project Blacklight 4, I think, was just really... I really wanted to give them a shout-out, because I think they are absolutely on the right track, and I hope you keep going, because you can achieve that and continue to connect with people and continue to build, because I think you have a bright future ahead of you.
Yeah, so thank you to the folks from Plane of Podcast, and thank you to Genevieve Tosado for our pitches that just held so much heart. Something we also wanted to shout out was a pitch deck that just had an exquisite aesthetic. So who wants to talk about this one? I can. I'm here.
I got a list.
You got a list?
It'll come to me when you're ready.
So I want to shout out the folks from So You Want to Be a DM with their pitch Underwater Western. The vibes of this pitch, it was touted as The Little Mermaid meets The Fifth Element meets a spaghetti western. And man, the pitch deck was beautiful. The aesthetic and your passion for just creativity and heart and comedy and balancing the levity and the gravity was so apparent throughout the whole podcast. This wonderful group was also so committed to ensuring that the pitch that they wanted to submit was in. I've had multiple conversations with Justin, one of the creators. Justin, thank you so much for considering Project Blacklight. I want to see this show. The vibes are so cool. Thank you so much for submitting. I am wondering if someone would like to talk about one of the very cool, ambitious pitches that we saw.
Look, I saw a lot of ambition. I'm just going to do a grab bag team.
You're going to do a grab bag.
Look, there's a
Okay, go
whole
ahead,
bunch
Sean.
that
Sean, grab
that bag.
Let me tell you, I just have two minutes. Fractured Realms really tickled me. A limited run systems podcast. Every planet they go to is a different system, and the game system they're playing reflects the system of the planet. Okay. The estate. Too much?
Yeah, you're great.
Okay, great. This is really great.
You have a noise ceiling.
The estate really tickled me. They're doing some beautiful letter writing stuff, and I didn't think you could do that. Oh my God.
The estate was a one from, I believe, the showrunner was Olivia Ross. Olivia, thank you so much for your submission. A Brindlewood Bay and Dead Letter Society submission. The pitch deck, so beautiful. Olivia, thank you so much. I can't wait to listen to this show. Please make it or submit again next year. Thank you so much for submitting.
Lawful Evil, a courtroom drama in hell with a specialized 5.5E homebrew to make a court case a battle where all the spells have been retuned to be like arguments. Rad!
So cool. From showrunner Patty Carroll, a bunch of wonderful creators based out of New Zealand who incorporated in beautiful, wonderful, culturally sensitive aspects of play into their pitch. It was stunning. It was a stunning pitch. It's one of the only pitches that really focused on PvP as well and how they wanted to handle that. I can't wait to watch Lawful Evil. Thank you so much for submitting for you folks as well.
And the last one that just really tickled me was, oh my gosh, I just want to make sure I get this right. It was, in fact, Where the Winter Wind Howls. Shout out to William Carlson. It's no relation. No relation.
Also a fully Canadian pitch as well. Folks who are brand new to wanting to get involved in actual play. William is a member of our Discord and so wonderful. Thank you so much for submitting.
So much homebrew going on in here. But William, let me tell you, your Golden Cores pitch, which is, to put it briefly, is just like a moment where people get to go Super Saiyan in a moment of heroism. Just cool ways to showcase shit, rollover inspiration. We're talking about Golden Cores now. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you so much, just everybody.
The list. I wish we could go through every pitch that we were able to review. Stunning, beautiful, amazing. I'm on the floor. We are gotta go record an episode now. The episode that you're actually just watching. So you're gonna stick around because we are gonna be right back with the rest of the episode. From the bottom of my heart, wherever that void is, thank you so much. We are blown away by PBL. We were taking bets on how many pitches we were going to get, and 74 was way above what we thought.
I think the joke in the beginning was picking top 5 will be easy because there'll probably only be 5.
Yes. And what made me so warm as a creator was to hear folks talk about their aspirations for the AP space as a whole, their desire to be a part of it, and it goes without saying that to hear from just a plethora of creators that they want to work with you is amazing. So I want to work with all of you. I want to work with all of you, and my hope is that Project Blacklight can continue to expand so we can make more shows, we can offer more support to creators, because for folks who want to continue with a specific art form, you have to invest in the medium, and to invest in the medium, you have to invest in the creators that are doing it. I want to give a huge shout out to our list of brands who have shown with their time, their energy, and their financial resources that they are committed to investing in AP. So there is going to be a slide, a little bit of a slideshow right after this, showing the title pages for all of the pitches that are going forward to the final 5, a title slide with all of our brands, and then we will be right back into the episode. So from all of us to all of you, we
love you.
love you.
We love you. Bye. And welcome back.
everybody
Welcome
listen
to the Rift Zone,
We
where we
killed
love
him.
to vamp.
So hot in here, my gosh.
Vamp! That's what you do.
That's what you're do.
One of the things
I love to serve.
I'm love to do is when not all present are.
What?
What?
I'll be for vamp.
I just
You
want
make
to
order
say
order run
a
come
huge
out?
thank you to all of you who hung out with us during the break for our Project Blacklight announcement. We are thrilled with the 5 finalists that we have going forward.
Who are you?
Nobody noticed. It's fine.
Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed.
All right. So
It's not hot.
What the heck?
you hear the strange string instruments kind of echoing through the mountain pass, and that soft wind kind of blowing from deeper within.
How cool is that wind?
It's so nice and
God.
refreshing.
So good.
Hasn't gotten too hot up.
String instruments.
It's a little sandy though.
Is
Oh,
it like
sandy.
violins or like hurdy-gurdy?
Not quite as silly as hurdy-gurdy.
But silly.
Not quite
But
as-
silly.
But
silly now.
I wouldn't say silly. Sort of
Ominous?
eerie or ominous. More ominous than a violin.
Is it that big metal sheet I
Like a
showed you?
bazooka?
No, that's not a string instrument.
I'm giving
Like a bazooki.
Jess is on one.
No, I think it's the umi. I think it's called.
Oh.
Wait, Umi? She's following up better eggs. Wait, that's Ubi.
Ooh.
That's Ubi.
No.
Umami?
It's not the umi.
In any case, an
Anyways.
eerie string.
Eerie strings. You can't see it, so you don't know what it looks like. Maybe it is a hurdy-gurdy.
Do we see people walking down, or is it just?
There are a group of ibex riders that you did not notice and kind of crept up on your camp, and they are there with a number of. There's 4 ibexes with saddles on them for you to.
Are
ride.
our hyenas there with us still?
Your hyenas are there.
To
They're
be
sort
fair,
of looking to you like.
just a point. I did not see them coming, but I'm not surprised. But
You're not surprised.
Not surprised.
You didn't see them coming, but you're not surprised.
You see them and you go, of course.
Maybe you are.
Can I make
Because we
one
had a whole
joke?
watch and then you slept. 8 hours have passed.
Can I make one joke and then I'll stop? Sorry,
Yeah.
A little bit?
You don't promise that.
Okay. Can I make one joke now and then I have no idea what'll happen after?
Yes.
Technically, anything you hear with your ears is eerie.
you know what? Actually, I do have to go back. You're not allowed to do anymore.
No more jokes.
The worst part is you foresaw this
Yeah, we
happening. And
Um,
you allowed
I
it to
think,
happen.
I think Shy would kind of look to everyone. Are we riding our hyenas? Or are we taking their abex?
I don't know if we're going anywhere. They're coming here.
You kind of look at they sort of look at your hyenas like they're not going to make the climb.
Oh, we're on that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
What do we do with the hyenas?
Ask them if they know what left is.
I can't speak to them.
What?
You just assume I can speak to
I've
animals.
seen you speak to animals.
Yes, it's a spell I have to prep.
I'll talk to them. So sorry about my friend. You're a hyena. You don't understand what I'm saying. If I let you go, you won't attack us. Have a good life. And I take the saddle off of
They
it.
immediately take off.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Perfect.
They know the way
I don't
home.
have to do the crazy thing I was thinking of doing.
They're basically dogs? I don't know what they
They are
are.
dogs.
Bear dog?
They're dogs?
Anyways.
Ball.
Get on the ibex.
Oh, yes, of
please.
course. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Hyenas are actually. Never mind.
And is this Shazar?
No, it's not Shazar. This is another woman.
Whose name is?
She introduces herself as Miracle.
Miracle.
Cal.
Nice to meet you. Can I call you Mary for short?
No.
What the heck?
Shy would saddle up, and we would get started.
What else would you have suggested as a shortening for Miracle?
Cal.
Not shorten it at all, because that we are not as familiar with these people as of yet to assume that we can be on a short.
It's never stopped
term.
him before, though.
All right.
As you go to climb on your ibex, it sort of at you,
How are you?
and it just starts following the others.
Perfect. We're in agreement.
You head up into the mountains, and a short while later, it's probably about 3 or 4 hours, you kind of make your way through all of these paths that initially are somewhat hidden to you as you realize they are sort of obscured just with the natural landscape, but they find these really narrow paths are able to weave their way up and over to the valley beyond and then continue up. And eventually you are led to a high mountain, it almost looks like a shrine. There is like a stone carved shelter with open, there's kind of columns, but it's all open. You can look out over the Forgotten Chain. You can see the coast beyond, but it is beautiful, these large red
Any
mountains.
religious iconography anywhere?
Not that you can, not that is immediately apparent. There is no kind of starved, there is a low stone table, and at the end there is a stone chair that's been kind of carved out of, it looks like carved right out of the existing stone. And the table has been laid out with tea. You can see some teapots. and a few bowls with hard biscuits. And there are some pillows kind of on around the short table.
But nobody's
No one is there yet. You learn through your kind of course of travel that Mirielle is one of the Queen's Vanguard, along with the other kind of 6 people that are with you, escorting you up. But there are more of them at the shrine.
Okay.
There's probably about 20.
Okay.
Kind of standing and waiting.
Does it look like there's any other dwellings where people are living, or is this
Not here, no.
Okay. So Shy would hop off and
Do
go
we
to approach
do we
the
sit
table.
or do we?
Yeah, they kind of
do you want us to wait?
They gesture you to sit.
Alright.
You're welcome to have tea. You see one of them kind of comes around serving tea.
Thank you very much.
Can I
The-
take a sip of the tea?
Mhm.
I am immune to any sort of poison. But is there any? Just would seem to be fine
Delicious tea.
Okay.
It has kind of like a spice to it. It's quite warming, but there's also a kind of sweetness at the end. It's quite nice. The biscuits, as you like, you can smell them immediately. Kind of when you sit, they smell kind of of pepper and clove.
Oh my goodness.
And they're hard biscuits. And as you're sort of sitting there, the wind kicks up a bit, and you see all of the guards kind of raise their scarves. They all have scarves around their neck. You see them all kind of raise them over their faces as the sand starts to kick up along with this wind. And it is difficult to see. You all kind of naturally are squinting, and it passes, like it gets to quite force. Quite a bit of force blowing through, and you're kind of naturally squinting, and then it passes almost as fast as it had come, and you see sitting in the throne as you kind of open your eyes and blink and wipe some of the sand out, you see who you can only assume is Varathesh. You see a half-elven woman in a rusty iron crown and a very fine set of clothes accentuated by ornate studded leathers and an imposing kind of whip sword on her hip. With a beautifully crafted handle adorned with blood-red gemstones. And she sits at the table with her, at the seat, at the kind of throne at the end with her feet on the end of the table. She looks at all of you. You all look lost.
Not particularly. We're just new to the region and heading north.
Why have you come here?
We misfired on a teleport.
We are trying to get to, I believe you call it the 2 locations.
The village of Triclops.
Village of the Triclops, and also the caves where the Sand Witch dwelled.
The caves are by Tikka's spear. Did you not see them? You're in the cliff sides.
Wait, hold up.
We were told that we needed to go to
The village of Triclops.
That is here.
Well, that's why we're
Wait,
here.
hold up. Did we actually just misunderstand our directions and we as
Yeah.
players just not go to a thing that you described?
Yeah. The caves were near Tikka's spear.
That's all right. We don't need to go there.
Yeah, we don't need those. That probably wasn't important.
There's got.
We'll hit them on the way back.
I'll teleport us back. I saw them from a distance. I can get us there, no problem.
Well, we've been to Kaz Spear, so we can get back to the event.
So you wish to go to the village of the Triclops?
That's
I
correct.
suppose so. I'm so.
We've always meant to go there.
We don't typically allow people to go there. It's very dangerous. Of course, every year some foolhardy young men trying to prove themselves disappear. I can't stop you.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Well, then we will be on our way.
So you know where it is?
It's just north. Well, I don't know now because we left the path, but
Good luck to you then.
We are very appreciative of your hospitality here in the mountains. And if there is any information you would be willing to impart to us on our journey forward, I would be greatly appreciative.
Kind of looks at the nails. Well, information usually comes at a cost. You all arrived unannounced, and from what I've told, refused to pay the tribute.
Well, we've brought the best dancing partner you could possibly hope for.
She smiles. Really?
yes, quite the dancer.
Perfect.
What kind of dancing will you like to partake in?
Well, you'll just have to try to keep up.
vertical, horizontal, spiritual, mental.
You may be horizontal by the end.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
This
Can I
way.
ask a question?
She's already kind of walking down. You see, you realize there's steps in behind.
I think that's rude.
She's walking down.
Okay.
You can ask your question.
When you say horizontal, is that like dead or sex?
I guess we'll see.
I take,
I love her.
I pull out a little feather, and I sort of like tickle my nose with it, and I cast Foresight on myself.
I thought you were just gonna do that 5 more times.
5 more times. It's a minute casting time.
Yeah, I do it as we walk.
Jesus.
You want to cast magic in front of her.
Yes, but I hide it behind a sneeze.
Make a deception
It's
check.
foolproof.
Make a deception.
I would. Can I
Very
help
funny child,
him
what am
with
I
the
gonna do?
deception check to hide it by kind of not assuming that she would ever want me to walk pace to pace with her, but catching up and just attempting to engage her in some minor form of conversation to just distract them from.
I don't think so on this
fuck.
one.
This spell helps him
Sneezing.
dance better.
No, don't give away my
Use
secrets.
whatever magic you like.
This is what I thought. It's not crazy to use a spell to do dance better.
Are we walking into
Does
some
it?
sort of like amphitheater
Yeah,
situation?
you
Nat-
see down
natural
below there's-
19.
Nice.
That's my deception check. So does
She notices what you're doing. She doesn't care.
She doesn't know what I'm casting.
No, she doesn't know what you're casting, but she knows you're casting something.
Perfect.
As you walk down, you see there is a large platform built on the other side, and you see some of the guards head down and pick up instruments and begin to play as she kind of moves on to the far side and kind of gestures for you to stand across from her on the other side of this kind of square. The square, like the kind of dancing area, is probably 20 by 20 feet.
Is she pretty, Tim?
She's beautiful.
I take out a small like leather strap, and I wind it around the bicep that doesn't have the torque on it.
Yeah.
And I cast freedom of movement.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So as the music begins
Is
to
anybody else
swell,
buffing him at this
Yeah,
point?
I'll give you enhance ability for
she unfurls her whip sword.
dexterity.
Copy. That's
As
just
it
what advantage
snaps
on it?
through the air.
It's yeah, advantage on it.
You already have advantage on all saving throws, right?
From foresight, yes.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more I can do for you.
Oh, I'll bless you too. Fuck it.
Yeah, blessings.
Bless you too.
That's a plus D4,
It's
right?
a D4 optionally.
Attacks and saving throws only.
Yeah.
Not checks.
She begins to swing the whip sword around, and as she does, she begins to whirl around you with kind of increasing speed as the sword flies through the air very close to you. As she begins to move around you, it's an exquisite demonstration of grace and precision as you hear it kind of snapping around your head. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Which is done with advantage.
Let's go, big dog.
And a D4.
Yeah.
Like, those are both concentration. I can't do both, so the bless is not happening. Sorry.
Bless it
No
gone.
bless.
I forgot. I
Yes.
forgot it was concentration.
A dex save, you said?
Dex save, I say.
17.
17, that is not enough. As you try to keep up, as she's moving faster and faster, trying to keep pace with the music, you misstep and you get slashed
Is it an
across. It's not, it's a saving throw. But you feel the kind of slash across. This blade is as sharp as glass and as strong as steel, but it is thin as it cuts quite deeply. You feel immediately your cheek get hot as blood just begins to pour down your face. You take 66 points of slashing damage, magical slashing.
That's one more than 5.
That's
Just 2 more than 4.
18 points of slashing damage.
Perfect.
As she continues to spin, she kind of catches your eye. I thought you said you were a good dance partner.
I didn't know we'd started yet, my dear. And I'll clap my hands. I am going to cast. I am going to cast. Call Lightning
Whoa.
at an 8th level. is my action, and then bonus action, I'm gonna cast Wild Shape, but I'm gonna Earth Elemental.
Okay. All right. Do you call lightning on her or just in general?
I just call it so that it like strikes in the distance.
Gotcha.
I'm not using it yet, but I gotta prep it before I shift forms.
Cool,
Otherwise,
cool,
I don't have
cool.
access to it.
Cool.
Cool.
As she like looks at you as you turn into a
Earth Elemental.
Earth Elemental, she kind of smiles. She goes, I knew you were special. As she flips towards you, you watch as her form spins and shifts as she becomes a sand elemental.
Whoa!
And she
Hot.
begins to she kind of leans forward, like whipping her sword towards your head. I need you, as she again is sort of like try to match me. I need you to make a weapon attack.
This is what you call dirty dancing.
I need to make a weapon
Make
attack.
a weapon attack.
Because they're dirt.
All right.
No. Okay.
As the
great.
whip sword, you see her whip sword becomes an extension of her arm and takes on this kind of sand-like form. The hilt is still remaining, but the rest of the sword takes on kind of a sand-like
He's
appearance.
got to make an attack.
Yes.
But is it against myself?
No, there's a DC for this attack. You're basically what you're doing is you're going to meet the blade.
Okay.
Oh,
But
man,
You can kind of
my
This
attack
man's
my
rocks.
attack is an advantage because of
Yes, yeah.
foresight. Oh, that is not good.
The number to beat is 19.
I don't
God, I
think
think
I'm
her
gonna be
form
able to
will
beat
rocks.
11.
that. Where's my
Go card.
plus 11?
That's what you need it to be. So.
It was an 8. That's 19.
19, so you just match it as it comes across. You watch as it like Oakheart comes up in
It's hammer form.
in its hammer form, and you watch as the blades kind of touch ever so gently and make this kind of ringing sound that kind of echoes out, and you watch her whole form kind of vibrate as she snaps it back around her wrist. As the blade kind of fuses into her wrist, she's still holding the hilt. As you do not take any damage on that. You watch as her form takes on a more humanoid look, even though she is still in sand form, and she does a back handspring and spools the whip sword and begins to kind of counter your movement along. And she's sort of like, what have you got?
Oh, hit her with the lightning.
Turn her into glass. Sand hit by lightning.
That's so cool.
Turn her into glass.
That would be so cool.
Just absolutely overestimate how powerful she is. Kill her in one shot. Uh-oh. I'm your new god.
So, in my brain, that would like immobilize her.
I thought he was strong.
I'm just gonna bring the hammer around and I'm gonna make 2 attacks with the hammer. I'm going to go for, seeing as she's in the form of sand, I know that bludgeoning is probably not gonna have a ton of, but I'm gonna aim for the sword itself. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the sword itself. So that's an attack at advantage. So that's a 26 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
And that is 2d8. Where's the other one? 6 plus 10, that's 16 points of damage
Nice, okay.
on the first one. And that is bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to do a second attack.
Let me get some water.
On this one, though, I go for the sword. Does it seem to do less damage or more damage, or does she seem resistant to bludgeoning?
Her form is, but you see,
But it's
you connect
magical.
with the sword.
It's
Yeah,
magical.
Yeah.
I do that, and then as I bring the carry through, like the follow through, I'm gonna sweep for her legs, and I'm gonna use a superiority die and go for a trip to maneuver.
Ooh.
That is gonna be a 28 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta add my superiority die.
Send her throne.
So that's actually a 34 to hit. And then
I believe tripping attack adds it to the damage, not the attack.
Yeah.
Precise attack
Okay.
only does it.
never mind then.
Oh,
Still hits. That's
damage.
11,
Do more damage.
13, plus 10. That's 23 points of damage to the sweeping, and then I need a strength save.
That's a 17.
What is it now? 'Cause it went up since we leveled up. Is it? It's 18 now.
18. So you watch as you hit the hilt. It sends it. It kind of catches the bottom and sends it flying up into the sky. As she kind of in a moment sort of looks up and clocks it. And as she's doing that, you kind of sweep her legs. She very gracefully catches herself kind of in, again, that kind of handspring, and still in this kind of more solid form, but as she does, you watch as her form kind of spills out into sand as she kind of regains her composure, avoiding being fully, she's immune to being knocked prone. But she does kind of regain her composure.
Swept her off her feet.
But you did sweep her off her feet. And she smiles as her form once again kind of coalesces around her humanoid-like self, but still all made up of sand. And with that, she, like, you watch as she, yeah?
What are we standing on right now?
A large kind of stone platform.
That's like hewn into the rock?
Yes.
So you would say it's natural terrain.
I would say it's worked.
Ah, fuck.
As she, like, the sword hilt is up in the sky, you watch as she looks at you after that and kind of, like, puts her head down, and you watch as she leaps up into the sky, and she sort of hovers up and grabs the sword in the sky, and you watch as her form becomes more boulder-like as she spins around towards you, as if, like, and you watch as she spins around, the blade comes down, and then she emerges out, her hands outstretched as if to catch her in a lift. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
At advantage because of foresight.
And you're very strong.
I didn't get a laugh from saying dirty dancing.
I missed it.
Sean explicitly told me it wasn't funny.
I just don't think that he's rock, which isn't dirt, and sand is also not dirt. Dirt has, like, biological stuff in it.
I'm sorry, Jess.
I just...
That's a 23.
23, so that's a success. So you watch is you catch her hips, and she kind of folds over, catching the sword and kind of reeling it back before it's, like, cuts up your back. And she kind of wraps it around in a wide arc around you both.
Nobody puts Varathesh in the corner.
As her form kind of melts down onto the ground after you've caught her, and she spins around you once again, and kind of looks at you like, your step.
Oh, she only gets one attack per round.
She's only taking one action.
Time for you to step up, too.
It's a dance. It's a dance, not a fight.
Oh, okay. I
capoeira.
see how it is. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to swing. Okay, I'm going to make a swing attack again. That is a 30 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it comes around, I'm going to choose not to inflict any damage. I'm going to use my last maneuver to attempt to grapple. I know they can't be grappled, but I'm But I'm gonna essentially bring the thing around and then catch it on the other end and then pull her close.
Hot!
As you do that, you watch, because she can't be grappled, but she moves with you, and you watch as she spins the sword around her body, and as it does, it kind of wraps around, and you watch as it's pushing into her, like her form, as well as yours, as she brings and matches you into the embrace. And you see this kind of wild look in her eyes as her form takes a more kind of humanoid shape, the sand really coalescing tightly. As she kind of smiles, you can see the sort of blood staining the sand as the blade is both cutting into her and now cutting into you. I need you to make a performance check as the music swells around you as you're hitting this kind of climactic end of the piece, to see if you can match her wild energy.
That's an ability check, right?
It is.
So I have an advantage on that as well.
For foresight?
You knew this was coming.
It was always going to end this
So it's
way.
gonna be like
That's not great because 13.
okay.
You canceled the blast.
I canceled the
But
blast.
Bless doesn't actually work on ability checks.
You are trying to kind of keep up with this wild energy. She's moving you around the stone platform with extreme speed and kind of spinning around. The sand is kicking up all around you, and you start to feel the pain of this blade cutting into your rock. It's so sharp. You can feel the cracks forming in your form.
Can we help him?
No, this is the end of the dance. As your pain sort of betrays you a bit, and you do wince even in your stone form, and you start to feel a bit woozy from both the sand, and you feel this kind of immense heat, and you can feel the blood kind of pooling. It's something you haven't experienced before, but there is blood emanating from between your stones. And you you take
Oh, is this ballroom dancing?
There it is.
Yeah.
23
thank God.
points of slashing damage,
All right.
magical slashing, and 1 point of exhaustion as you
Whoa.
collapse at the end of the dance. As she kind of lay you
I'm
both.
immune to exhaustion.
Oh,
as
amazing!
Earth
So
element.
you don't.
I just stand my ground, and
Okay.
then I think as we come to the end, I want to just as not a warning, but just like an acknowledgement that I haven't gone all out. I want to send a crack of lightning right next to us, just.
Yeah. As it comes down, you kind of dip her as this whole thing kind
Hot.
of illuminates, and the music abruptly kind of stops, and there's an eruption of cheers from the guards.
Can I do something really quickly as this ends? Can she make a wisdom saving throw for me?
That's a 17.
Okay, so that fails. Which means, as I cast Modify Memory at 9th level, at some long, long time ago, you remember a prophecy that a challenger with more heart than anyone else in the land would come and dance a very special dance, and then engage in a very special cuddle. And that person would eventually become extremely powerful, and you should treat them with great respect, share a lot of important things of value and information with them. Also, they're a very cool person. I maxed out the amount of and it's like classic Miri nonsense yapping. It's way overly verbose.
Is it 9th level? It's undetectable.
Ninth
It's
level,
undetectable
any
and-
time in their life.
So this is when she was a child, and she's gonna remember this now.
As she snaps back to her humanoid form, she looks at you and smiles.
I drop my form, and now you can see all the hearts in my chest.
She goes, I knew this day would come.
What day is that?
When I was a young girl,
Yes.
a prophecy was given to me.
I shoot a look at Miri.
One day, a challenger would arrive,
Yes.
and this challenger would have a very special heart.
I have multiple, actually.
That is quite special. And would dance a dance so great that I would feel like I had met my match.
Oh. Did you feel that today?
I think I did. I was told to share with you knowledge
Oh, just knowledge. Okay.
and a very special cuddle.
It's rather forward of you.
Well, it was in the prophecy, so
Oh,
I
Prophecy.
assumed that you would sort of lead that, but I've
No, I'm always.
already said it now.
I'm always up for a cuddle.
But I noticed that you could take on an elemental form,
Yes.
something I can do myself.
I saw that. Very nice. I've never done the sand elemental before.
If you have,
I didn't know it was an option.
I could teach you if you like.
Would love that.
Maybe I'll teach you while we cuddle.
Oh. You can cuddle as sand. It'd be a very special cuddle.
Very. And I would like to see that sword of yours, if I may.
I don't know if I would hand it to you. But
No, it just... My weapon can also change
Yes, it's a beautiful
with
weapon.
me.
What is the name of yours?
My sword's name?
My sword? You want to know
What is
my
mine?
sword?
It is the sword Varathesh. It is named after me. It is a family name.
Oh. And mine is Oakheart.
You do have a special heart indeed.
Yes. Your sword was handed down to you through generations.
Yes.
So you're not the first one who can do this.
It has been in my family for generations. This form is something that was unique to my family, but I have shared it with all of my subjects.
Oh.
They can all become sand elementals.
Are you all druids then?
Most of us, yes.
Amazing. I've never actually met like a large group of druids before.
Really?
Yes.
Just been out there all alone?
Yes. I lost my family. All
Takes your hand.
15,000 of them. In a terrible fire.
That's all.
Yes.
Come with me. She leads you down another winding.
Don't wait up, guys.
Okay.
Have a good cuddle.
But who told you about a cuddle?
What?
All right, bye.
Like I'd love another tea, please. We're gonna be here a while.
I think Shy just kind of goes over and stands next to Miri and or next to Miri and Mark. Prophecy.
Prophecies are big in this part of the world.
There's so many prophecies. They just keep they keep popping off like rocks. What?
I said nothing.
She takes you down below where
We go down.
stage was.
Shy just.
And there is a domicile there. She goes, "This is one of my many homes,
Multiple homeowner. That's a little bit problematic.
all through the mountain." I don't charge rent or anything.
Technically, the bank owns it.
But here, and she opens up an urn. This sand is sacred to my family. Give me your hand. She kind of takes just a pinch, puts it in your hand. Swallow it.
Thistle snorts it.
That was
And you get it quicker that way.
interesting.
He rubs the rest on his face.
You'll start to feel the effects.
Oh yes, tingling. Yes.
I want you to lean into that sensation. Tingling. Put your hand in the urn.
Like a 4-year-old with a birthday.
Put your other hand on the ground. You sit. So you sit with your hand in the urn and your another hand on the ground.
Terrible, what Simon says.
Hey, I'm following instructions perfectly.
Close your eyes. Feel the breeze on your skin.
Oh fuck! I wish I could.
You feel the wind start to kick up as you feel the ground beneath you and the warmth of the stone, and you feel the sand between your fingers. Now, concentrate and imagine the air and the heat and the stone coming together as one. That's it. And she rubs your chest. You feel a kind of vibration pass through you. Is this all right?
Now, I cannot be surprised. So don't go try stealing nothing, Tim.
She's not trying to steal
Okay.
that hard.
I'll be surprised.
Cannot be surprised.
Cannot.
You will not surprise me.
You cannot surprise me.
I know.
This is all right.
Yes.
I feel you tense up.
Yeah, it is.
Just relax.
All right.
You feel the kind of vibrations through your body. That's it. Now I want you to just Give in to those vibrations.
All right.
She's talking him through it.
Coming undone.
Oh, yes, I definitely am.
That's it. Let go. Just let go.
It's kind of like, never mind, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Just let go.
Should be on Quinn.
Oh, all right. Am I doing it?
Are you letting go?
Do I have to say it?
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
you to say it.
They want to hear you say it. They paid for premium membership to hear you say it.
I'm about to let go.
As you let go, you feel your form come undone. As you become sand. As your whole form shifts.
So hot right now.
You feel your body and a familiar sensation of that rock hard stone, but now coming apart,
Yeah, coming apart.
Absolutely undone.
loose, but held together.
Okay.
You have bust.
That's
You
what makes
have-
me feel good.
Slipped apart,
Yeah.
Wow.
and it is exhilarating
Yeah.
and new
Mm-hmm.
as you learn how to take a sand elemental form.
Yeah.
As you feel Oakheart surge in your hand. Kind of pulsing,
Standing there with your sword in your hand like an
Don't get caught with your
throbbing,
sword in
if
your
you will.
hand.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
As you feel her hand wrap around the hilt.
Oh, God.
Hot!
And you feel her press her sword against yours.
Oh, God.
Blackwater on Quinn when?
And your eyes kind of open and you see the red gemstones kind of glowing as some of that light kind of passes into Oakheart, and you watch as it transforms itself into the form of a whip sword.
Cool.
Oh,
As it is
yeah.
That's so sick.
I think your Red Rising fantasy.
As it kind of comes to this sort of climax of you taking on this form with this new form of Oakheart, your elemental form slips away as you've tapped your energy for the day.
What about the special cuddle?
She goes, how do you feel?
I'm tired. It was a lot.
Shall we cuddle?
Yes. Yes.
He gestures towards a bed.
Thistle lays down.
She begins to undo her armor.
Thistle does not. Well, he's only wearing.
I love a love skirt.
Yeah.
You keep your skirt on?
Keep my skirt on.
And she goes, oh,
It's just a cuddle.
yeah, of course.
Sort of.
She takes her armors off,
Oh,
but
God.
she keeps on her finery
Oh.
underneath. She slips into the bed next to you.
Thistle falls asleep instantly.
We fade to black.
I was gonna say, in this, I was like, we need a, like, there's only one bed trope. I was like, I
Absolutely.
love it.
And you're all just up there eating those hard biscuits.
I mean, I think Shy at this point would have, like, started probably chatting with some of the other guards. And I'm like, does she dance often?
Honestly, it usually ends in death. Like, there's sometimes smugglers will come through and they won't have the money, and they'll come and they'll want to do the dance because they've heard that they can get through with the dance, and then she sort of dances them to death.
So Thistle did good.
We did very good. No one's ever survived.
Is it all femmes, or is it mixed?
There's masks and femmes.
I love that.
It's predominantly femmes, but there's a handful of masks.
You ever jealous that, like, your prophecy isn't as cool as hers?
I've never had a prophecy.
No, you had one 10 minutes ago, and I would like to silently cast Modify Memories.
I just want to
Give
laugh.
him disadvantage.
I was gonna say this area was riddled with mind virus hundreds and like thousands of years ago, and we're doing it again. We're doing
It's only
it
a
again.
12.
Yeah. With the bond, so that no one hears it.
Of course.
A bird came and told you that you would find the love of your life in a place of blue-green waters. And then I said something really cool, and you were really impressed.
He goes, oh. You're blowing my mind right now. That is, wow. I'm so glad I met you.
Yeah. I'm so glad I met you, friend.
Yeah.
What?
I'll always remember your name forever.
Yeah.
What did he say that blew your mind?
Which is, of course.
Sten.
Yeah.
Sten the hen.
Yeah.
That was the cool thing that I said.
That was it?
Yeah.
called him
No one's ever called me the hen before. That's
Oh, okay.
which I love as a nickname.
That's really creative.
Yeah, I love Sten.
And the hen.
Yeah, how do you feel about your...
I think Shy.
Sten fucking rules.
I think Shy offers to spar like with one of the.
With Stan?
No.
Okay, good. 'Cause
No,
he'll
Mark's,
think that-
I don't call him the hen for another.
Mark's having a
He's starting to
time
put
with
together the
Stan.
prophecy.
No.
Yeah.
No. Shy doesn't offer. Shy would see Mark and Miri having a chat with another, so she doesn't need.
Yeah, we have
You
been
were
giggling
already
at it.
talking to Sten. This is a group convo now. I chose to talk to the guy you were talking to.
Oh.
You're a
Pulled
part
Stan
of
away. Miracle will spar with you.
I'll spar with Miracle.
Okay. You head down to the.
Miracle, how do you feel about your prophecy?
Don't listen to him. Don't let him in your head.
Between you and I don't believe in prophecy.
No.
I think we
That's
would just
crazy.
spar.
What a
Like
crazy
we
thing
don't
to
have
say.
to roll it out, but just I'd want to like see. While having watched the Whip Sword, I would want to see if I could learn a technique with Tide Collar, with the fact that it's a chain, to see if I can counter.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Absolutely. And she takes great fascination in your weapon as well with Tide Collar. And she's like, ooh.
It's the chain was forged in dragon breath. And,
Wow.
Yeah, and the stones are from where I'm from.
Fascinating.
Sten's like,
It's like, is your friend from the water?
Yeah, a place of blue-green waters.
I gotta know their name. What's their name?
I think you should ask them yourself, mate.
Shy and Miracle would be walking back. at this
Stan,
point.
Stan kind of comes over like, hey, this is gonna sound crazy,
Yeah, I just met you, and this is crazy.
but there was a prophecy delivered to me.
A prophecy, hey.
I a bird that I would find a great love, my great love,
Uh-huh.
someone near blue-green water. And I just feel like, well, your friend said that you came from blue-green water, and I just can't help but feel like we're destined to be together, maybe forever.
You know, that is, well, that's mighty kind. But actually, the water where I'm from is so deeply blue with no green.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's probably super offensive that I just.
It's not.
It's just because your friend said that. So
Yeah, I'm sure that they did.
I feel so embarrassed.
Don't. What's your name?
My name is Sten the Hen.
Stan, it's real nice to meet
Yeah.
you. My name's Honiah.
It's really nice to meet you too. And you're not single or?
It's so complicated, Stan.
Okay.
My one of my partners died like 3 weeks ago, so I'm grieving.
Right, but you are single.
Partnered likely
Oh,
into
okay.
someone else.
Okay.
Yeah. It's complicated. I
Yeah.
think. No, it was before also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will take multiple lovers in your life.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My people have a pretty interesting relationship to how we build our family units and the ties with the people we love. It takes a long time and a deep, deep love that goes beyond prophecy.
My people are really given to prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What like?
That's why it's crazy that Miracle doesn't believe in prophecy because.
Where
it's like
where are you from?
I'm from here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever
I'm here.
find that blue green water, I wish you the best of luck.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everything works out as a new widow, but also with your other lover.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think I just shoot a look over at Mark and Miri.
What?
I forgot to breathe.
Is the water you're from not blue-green? I'm sorry, mate. I have these weird cones in my eyes. I can't see all the colors that you can see.
Sure, there's a lot of talk about prophecy today, you two.
Varathesh returns
You want one?
No.
with Thistle.
Yes,
A couple hours later.
sorry, I dozed off.
You have a little, just a bit of.
Oh, sorry.
Sand on your nose. You good? You good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
real good.
Did you swallow it?
Yes, always have to swallow. Otherwise.
His hair is sticking out.
Anyways, I can do the sand thing now.
Oh, that's impressive.
Varathesh taught me. It was wonderful. Very kind of her.
By any chance did she teach you where the
Yeah.
village of
No,
the
we haven't gotten there
Triclops is?
yet.
No?
No,
No, we were gonna
we can
talk about
we
it
can
as a
take
group.
you there.
That'd be amazing, thank
We
you.
can tell you about it on the way.
I would love that.
How was the cuddle?
It was good for me.
Quite special.
Yes. I
Well, you have quite an impressive group of subjects here.
They're all through these mountains.
That's wonderful. And I've heard your people and other people around use different epithets for you. Which one do you prefer?
Goddess Varathesh.
Understood.
How long have you been a goddess for?
Ever since I came to this land and drove the Triclops out.
Cool.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from the Golden Steppe.
Oh, also from the Golden Steppe.
Yes.
So is Takar.
Yes.
Did you know each other before?
No.
Insight check. Maybe 17?
Seems like there's maybe some she's keeping back.
Yeah. Nice.
I came over as a baby.
Oh, all
A
right.
babe in arms. My family settled in these mountains and were welcomed in by the people here. And we've been here ever since. And as I grew, the Triclops terrorized that part of the mountain range. Everyone lived in fear of them. Until I, at the age of 17, rallied a force. And I killed many of them, driving the rest of them back into their caves, never to be seen again.
How,
This was a long time ago.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
This was 60 years ago.
Okay, perfect.
60. Okay.
That still tracks.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where the
If a man is from there.
Right.
Basin.
you say you said that the Triclops were terrorizing. Were they always that way, or did they present differently and change over time?
No, they are abominations and they always have been, but they would lure people in. People would go missing, and we would see them be transformed into Triclops themselves.
Is there a certain kind of person who would go missing?
It was all types. Young, old. Most were... Some were quite outgoing. Some were introverted. There was no real rhyme or reason to it that we could tell. Why?
We've had dealings with these Triclopses elsewheres in the world, and I'm trying to figure out what the pattern is of those who are drawn to them. Did you know any of the people closely who left for their village?
My grandfather.
Was he a man prone to reminiscing and nostalgia?
Yes. He missed home in a terrible way. He would speak of it often. I have almost no memories of the Golden Steppe. All my memories were born here, but he would talk of it fondly and of the people he left behind.
Maybe that's it.
Thank you.
Why did your people leave the Golden Steppe?
I was always told it was after a famine that took place. Many of the crops died, and Many people left at that time to seek new lands, to settle elsewhere. I can't be sure. I have never been back. I have no desire. Many of families traveled together, but some didn't make it out of the Bakir Range. Some of them settled in the Bakir Range. Others settled across the sand. And some landed here in the Forgotten Chain. But it was a harsh place. Many warlords across the dunes and along the coast. My people fought hard to survive, and I united quite a few warring groups across the mountains.
You've done well for yourself,
Yes, I'm fiercely protective of all of them.
as you should be. Makes sense.
You should know there is a cursed magic that lies over the village even now. Even with the departure of the Triclops. There are living stones. And as I said, there are young men who go every year seeking to prove themselves, find a relic or something to bring back. And they never return.
Well, I'm hopeful that with what we know and a bit more preparedness in our history, we won't fall into the same fight as them.
I hope so. You're in quite powerful company.
Don't we know it?
If you ever find yourself in the Feywild, give me a send.
I will.
Sort of little forest there. Show you around.
Well, if you'd ever like to come back here, I can show you one of my other many homes across the mountains.
Do you have any trees here?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Go visit a tree.
On the way. She'll show you a little grove of trees in one of the valleys.
Which one's that one?
Donald Glover.
You travel with them for the rest of the day. You arrive kind of mid-afternoon on the edges of the village. It is hot. You travel down through valleys and along kind of winding paths, but you do eventually arrive at, you kind of crest a smaller hill, and you see on the other side where there is the ruins of a village nestled kind of in between two mountains. And you can see where there was at some point a stream that ran through here that has long since dried up. And you can see the kind of stone ruins that are there that are covered in sand. Some of them are partially buried in sand. And it is quiet. There's nothing particularly, as you kind of come upon it, that you are a ways back outside of the village. You're probably about 150 feet away. But there's nothing immediately that's like strikes you as like, oh, this is dangerous. But you can see everyone kind of holds back a bit. Even the vanguard sort of lays back a bit. Varathesh seems to be the only one that's willing to go even remotely close to the village. And you can see where there are kind of somewhat filled in with sand, but there are openings of caves along the kind of base of the mountain on the western side. But a lot of them have been filled in quite a bit, if not entirely, by sand.
If we can figure out which way we want to go, and if there's a sand in the way, I can use wind to blow it out.
There must be a basin here that Jaxar never found.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have destroyed it.
I mean, would the water have been an indication of where that was?
Couldn't say.
There is a legend of the village, how it came to be the village of the Triclops. Our oral history tells us that it was the site of a great massacre. The first Triclops came to the village and killed them all in a rage, crushing their skulls and eating their flesh. I don't know how much of it is true.
Now, when they say Triclops, you've seen them.
Yes.
Are the eyes, they're vertical?
Yes.
Are they full eyes, or are they just like one eye with magic?
No, they are full eyes.
Okay.
And they were not all the same size. Some were smaller than others. But their skin was slick and translucent. Some of them were more monstrous than others. But they all bled.
Fish boys.
The bodies high. The vultures claimed their flesh after I killed them.
Well,
I think we'll want to find a well or something like that. I think it's possible that, depending on how... We've never heard of a large-scale battle with these things. I think it's quite possible their essence could poison the ground. It could seep into the groundwater or something.
Yeah. And if we find that well, I can make some water and see if that water leads anywhere.
Do you know if there's a well or where they got the water source?
I don't know.
We can start our, we should probably, do we need to take a rest?
I don't know that there was a well. There was a stream at one point.
Do we
Would
need to
have
take
run
a
through
rest
the town.
before we go in?
No, I think we're ready.
Okay.
I might do a rest. I'm exhausted.
Mate, we were up this morning. We're not taking a sleep. Come on now.
All right.
That'd be silly.
I might be a little sleepy if we get enough.
Why not take a couple? I don't know. You have
The short rest would have been for the cuddle. Right?
Yeah, you're
Would you say
very
that,
cuddle.
I have had a short rest at some point in there as
You
well?
were sparring.
I was sparring. That's right. That's fine.
Oh, what a delicious short rest day.
Okay. We,
Alright. As you head towards the village, that's where we're gonna end.
Amazing. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. If you are new tonight and you came in to hear about the announcements from...
One more question. Headwaters of that stream. Do we know anything about that?
No, it would have come up from the mountain somewhere. You're not sure exactly where
okay,
it emanated
sorry.
from.
No, you're so good. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. If you were new and came in because of the Project Blacklight announcement, welcome. We hope you enjoyed the episode this evening. I want to send a huge congratulations to our final 5, which are in no particular order: Swallow the Frog, Love Leaves a Mark, Six Gun Sisterhood, Nyota Kingdoms, and Signals. Thank you all so much. You will be receiving emails from me very, very soon. To everyone else who participated, we love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you so, so, so much. You will see more stuff across our socials soon. If we want to hear more about this weird episode, lovely episode that we just did, where can we find that information, Jess?
Head on over to our Patreon. Type !Patreon in the chat to find out more about it. And you can go listen to Chatwater, where we're going to talk about what happened. Very exciting.
So, put your thumbs up, babies. Does anyone have one?
I got one.
Go for it.
If you're looking to dance all romantically and touch some chords, unsheath your blade and touch the sword.
We got there.
Okay.
We got